Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. We have a special show for you. For 3 hours, we are live from Los Angeles, and we're going to bring you the best in jewelry. It is What's New Wednesday, and do we ever have an incredible show planned that is full of some surprises, actually. Pieces that even if you've been watching for many, many, many years, you've never seen before. We have a diamond tennis bracelet that is actually going to be, that's not new. We've had some tennis bracelets, but they're typically rounds. We're going to see one tonight that is actually done with the very, very special, very rare VS Princess cut. So we're looking forward to that. We also have a really cool batch. Well, there are two. We have some color change Sphenes that are back. But the difference about what we're going to see here tonight is the fact that my first color change Sphene that I have for you is by far the largest we've ever had from this very special selection. This is obviously some of that newer material. When I debuted this material back in 2017, it was March of 2017, it was the first time anybody in the world had ever seen it. Well, today we have the better material, the cleaner material, the dazzling. We can't keep one in stock when we do get the material, but I have a 544, which if you're familiar with them, when we have seen them, they're typically going to max out around a carat or a carat and a half. So a 544 is a big deal. So we're going to bring that one to you. It's a museum piece by far. Then we also have something that's a little bit more on the affordable side and in that more traditional carat weight, which is our carat 31. So we'll see that as well. And both radiant cuts, no less. So really important. Wait till you see those. So those are on the way. We'll have some ruby for you. We've got a great affordable ruby. It's in a bridge setting. We love to see it. We also have the most beautiful turquoise, a very important turquoise piece that is not just a larger turquoise, but it's actually a turquoise that's also got yellow diamonds. So we know how beautiful turquoise looks in yellow gold. Well, to get it with yellow diamonds on the side, very, very impressive as well. So we'll see that. We also have, okay, we've got a really good look for, you know, we don't do synthetics or simulated, right? And so we only bring you the natural and the best of the best. Well, what I'm going to bring you today is actually the look of a diamond, but without the price tag of a diamond, because one thing we don't have are really big white diamonds all that often. So we've actually got the look of a 3-carat pluser, but it's not a white diamond, but it's not going to be synthetic or simulated. So we love that too. Also, speaking of diamonds, we had over our last couple of shows here, we had a beautiful 3-ring or 3-row band of diamonds. That was actually a carat total weight. We're actually going to bring you a similar style, but with 2 carats total weight. So if you wanted something a little more pronounced or a little bit bigger diamond weight, we have that for you, as well as wheels galore with some of our bigger, deeper discounts. We're also going to see a great looking blue wing block D Tanzanite tonight. That is a 7-carat 14. We love that one. And I did bring out a couple of really special green zircons, chameleon diamonds, pink diamonds, you name it, we got it. So there's also a cashmere, a really important cashmere. So it is going to be quite the night. And of course, the princess cut bracelet, which is actually not just princess cuts, but also the largest carat weight that we've had in some time, because typically we're hanging out around that 5, 5.5. As our maximum, we've actually got a 7-carat nearly in that tennis bracelet. So lots to get to on the way. We've got 3 hours. So if you have any requests that we can bring you, let us know. Holler at us. We'll bring out whatever requests we can, show you what we need to see, and get ready for big, big values. Before we get started, special happy birthday wish to Betty in California, who is celebrating with us tonight. So we're so excited she's here. And Betty, we thank you for being such a long-time loyal viewer of the show, and we hope that you've had a wonderful day. So I know she had big plans all day long and planned to stay with us for the evening to do what, who can you imagine a better way to celebrate any given day, special or maybe ordinary, with extraordinary jewelry. So that's what we do here. So let's get started. We've got an amazing way to start. And by the way, lots of affordable deals. I know we're coming off a big sale event, so don't worry. I kept all that in mind when putting together this show so that we can get the pricing really right where we like it, right at that, you know, amazing sale event pricing that we've gotten accustomed to the last few days. So should be a really fun night to treat yourself to something special or something really museum. But let's take a look at our first item and the first big value of the evening, which is going to be this fabulous Mandarin garnet in one of the rarer stones that you're ever going to see as far as color, cut, clarity. It's got it all. So welcome to Wednesday. Glad you're here with us. May 17th. Who can believe it? We're already more than halfway through May. Can't believe it. And only that means like not even 2 weeks now till Memorial Day, and then the unofficial kickoff to summer. So all that. But anyway, let's start with before I get too ahead of myself, some summertime color here, which is going to be 9730. Loving this look. Are we loving that clean Mandarin garnet that's here? Because that's really a struggle with this stone. Typically, you're going to have something that gets a little bit more tricky to get clarity like that. Not the case here. You've got a perfect color. Great stone. Of course, well, we know emerald cuts show off clarity really well. So that's what we're seeing here as well. And it's item number 9730. That's a 158 on the emerald cut Mandarin garnet, but it also is 82 points in diamonds. Love it. So this is going to be, oh my. So here we are ready to go. And this is going to be our 158. Now, it's kind of like that deconstructed double halo, because instead of going the double halo all the way around like traditional, the outer edges there are just going to split and go and create that split shank down the sides, which is kind of nice. And you've got a really fabulous buy here. Now this will be in any gold you want. Right now it's in the yellow, although it's hard to tell with all the diamonds kind of encrusting the sides here. I mean, you really, from straight on, the only way you can see the gold is to look at those prongs right there, right? And look at how this Mandarin's going to give you those bright yellows, but also reds, like these intense, really pretty reds and yellows and oranges all together. So here is what it's going to do. Look at this on the hand, and that's a lot of diamond weight as well that you're getting. So really special piece all the way around. Of course, a garnet, but one of the rare garnets, and it's, like I said, in the yellow. We can change that for you. So if you'd prefer it in all white gold or all rose, we still want you to have every little last detail going to be covered for you. So this is going to be, instead of $29.99, get ready, we got a major value for you. It's not going to be even $19.99. This is not even, and this is going to show you how we kick off this big Wednesday, which may feature quite a few brand new, but that does not mean we are getting away from sale pricing. That is what I can prove to you right here, right now, because this is a lot of ring and it's a lot of wow. And I want to start with a bang because that's what we do, and then we'll keep it going all night long. But this is going to be less than even $1,000. Are you kidding? When you're talking about a 158 Mandarin that is not that included hazy, cloudy material, this is the best of the best. So you're looking at it, and it's not $9.99 either. So come on in, because we know the pieces go, right? The good pieces go. We understand that. We know there's enough of you out there, especially even at the beginning, who know the best values are going to be really pronounced here at the beginning, so we can make sure they go, and it's not even going to be $9.99. This is one of those values. You just cannot sit back on your heels on pieces like this. You can't, because it's not even going to be $989 or $79 or $69 or $959. This is that sales show in effect. So it doesn't matter, brand new, it does not matter. We're bringing you those really fun, fashionable, beautiful pieces that are exotic and rare too, and bringing those prices down to like $9.49 on this one. How does that sound instead? To make it even better. So this will be it. $9.49, first caller only. Good luck. Any gold you want, any size you need. And a special shout out also to all the people that I heard from, so many of you today, all morning and all afternoon long, who are already receiving pieces and free gifts from the weekend. So I got a lot of kind compliments about people loving their free gifts and loving their jewelry they're receiving. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to reach out and let me know you're enjoying your pieces. Did you also have a message there or something of that effect there? Really? Well, that's just added to the list. Who was it? It was Barbara, and she got a, did I understand right, like a star, one of our star necklaces? Oh, that's nice. And she said it's the most beautiful, stunning piece of jewelry she's ever seen. Well, that'll do. That'll work. That's a nice compliment. Well, thank you, Barbara, for the call. We appreciate that. So just as I say it, I had no idea that's your message, but that's good to hear. I got a lot of those today, a lot of compliments about our diamond rings and diamond bands. And what else did I hear about? And a lot of you just loving the free gifts. So we really are so glad that you're getting pieces, A, so quickly, and B, that you're loving them even more so than you even thought you would. That's always exciting. So this was $9.49. All right, let's keep moving. So I want to get to this Sphene here, because I know this is a big deal. And this is one of those museum pieces that I never thought, and having debuted these a few years ago to the world, never ever believed that I would get to see something like this in this size. I mean, this is really that really beautiful. First of all, there's such a thing as regular Sphene, and which sounds crazy because Sphene itself, no matter what, is going to be really exotic. But the traditional sphenes that we saw prior to seeing the color change material, that traditional sphene was very, it was very neon. So it had a very different color than what we saw out of the color changing variety that came out much later. So this is really where Sphene is rare no matter what. It's also known as titanite. It's got a high dispersion level, which is one of the greatest things we love about it, because if you like diamonds, this takes a stone with real exotic nature and great color, but it gives it a lot of diamond-like flash and fire as well. But the other great thing is that you're getting this dispersion level that in this color changing stone. I mean, I don't care if it didn't color change. I think we would all still love it equally. But the fact that it's also a phenomena stone, because the original Sphene, the titanite, that's more that neon color, it's beautiful, but it stays that color. It doesn't have that ability to change. The newer material we've been seeing, that's the material that I debuted in 2017 right here on this show. And that was a world premiere. It was a world debut. Nobody had really even in the gem trade had heard of it yet. So it was really exciting. But since then, we went through a drought. We sold everything we had. We had a couple stones that were rejected that ended up on a rival competitor network. They ended up selling the rejects for even more money. Go figure. And then we, of course, have brought you ever since a little bit of a newer collection that's more recent mined material that is even brighter. It has less cloudy and clarity issues to it. It has a lot more of that dispersion we love, thanks to the inherent clarity and brilliance it brings. And we are very excited to have tonight, right now, debuting our largest by far, that is going to be a 5-carat 44. So this is total collector's material. Nobody else is going to have this. It's really specialty. Take a look at this, and you're going to, I think, flip out a little bit over this one, because it is just dazzling. So this is still highly dispersive, great size, but of course the color changeability, which goes from green to red. Now I'm going to zoom back because I really want to, lift this stone up to your eye level so you can see that. And then it's going to be item number 1120-0868. Now this is really incredible. So this is actually, boy, it's really beautiful. It's a radiant cut technically. I know that's hard to tell right there, but it's a radiant cut. So it's got those additional scissor facets through the side. So it's not just as simple as an emerald or a step cut, but it's a 544 in the radiant. It has this a carat 11 in diamond weight to it as well, which is in that bridge, and then we'll try it on. But it's really that remarkable stone. We've loved having these in any size, right? We do have a 1 carat 30 or so coming up in just a little bit that will also be a radiant cut. So never fear, we'll help you with that. But this is going to be that, extra high-end museum collector's piece for one caller. So here's what we're going to do. We've got a huge opportunity. You can change the gold on this one as well, but it's a carat 11 in those diamonds. That's part of the bridge mounting where you see the double row running all the way underneath. And how about that dispersion level coming through even the sides of the stone? That's impressive as well. So you get so much to love here from all the different colors of the spectral rainbow. Of course, that would be the reds, the yellows, the oranges, the blues. You see it really almost, look at this. When you saw it through the sides here, do you see what's happening? That is the diamond weight running underneath that's just helping this stone disperse even more. So it looks like this laser light show that's happening inside this stone. I mean, really the coolest piece ever, I think, that we've ever had. That's saying something. We've had a lot of great jewelry, but change the gold if you want to, no problem there. $23,000 piece, as it should be. We're going to make it a lot better than that for you. So you know what? We'll just make it easy. We'll just get it at home. We have one only. You know who you are if you're that collector. This is something that really, truly should be in a museum as opposed to here with us. But we don't hold back. We've even released the museum grade or the museum reserved Tanzanites at this point. And this stone is far more rare even. So if you love it, call me. It's actually, look at this, $12,999, lowest price on the bag. I really take that kind of continuation of our sales seriously here, and I do want to try it on for you so you can see it move even more, get a sense of all those great colors that come through, but you are truly looking at something that is far and away above the largest size we have going forward. I'll have some other stones, but not anything this size, not even close. I believe my next largest is a carat and a half. So it's a big difference. This is that one remarkable gem. It's not going to be 12,000 or 10,000. It is truly collectible, and yet look at this clarity that it has. Let me give it a little polish there so we can get that little fingerprint off of it, and then we're good to go. So come on in, change it to yellow if you want, although I like it in the white gold. I think that's really a good look, especially with that amount of diamond weight running through it and around it. We'll make it better than 10. Better than 9, better than 8, better than even $7,000. I'm going to blow it out for $69.99 first caller on that one, but that's going to go. It's just as simple as we've never had it. Anything quite like it. Nothing has been this size of that stone. So you are ready. This is why we show it early, so those collectors get first dibs, and it can be yours, and $69.99 only there. So that's a good one. And then we've got a lot more to show you. We've got, again, one more Sphene that we'll be seeing coming up. Let's do that right around the top of the hour. So about 45 minutes from now will be the last Sphene of the day. And then tennis bracelet, that really beautiful princess cut version we're going to see as well. The Mandarin garnet we started with is still here if you like it. So the Mandarin at $9.49. Do you have this one? Congratulations. Enjoy it. So that one's gone, but don't forget our Mandarin is here. And then I also have a really spectacular blue zircon. This is so pretty. It is a, well, let's take a look at it. It is a heart shape. I was waiting to see if that's a pear shape or a true heart shape. It is a true heart shape. So congrats on the Sphene. Thank you so much on that one. And don't forget the Mandarin emerald cut is still here. So that was under $9.50 if you'd like it. But here we go with item number 847, another brand new one. Wait till you see this on the hand because it actually levels out on the hand. It's a really cool asymmetric design that you have. It's almost, think of it like a ribbon of diamonds that wraps around this true heart shape. And let me show you here how level that will be. It's kind of like, again, we've seen a lot in jewelry, especially designer jewelry, where you see that almost heartbeat design that happens where you get that really cool kind of zigzag pattern. This is really, I think, following along those lines here in the inspiration. It's a 464 in the true heart shape. You can see that defined cleft that stone has. I know this is a dazzling double refractive stone, but that heart shape cutting is really showing it off, isn't it? And brightest blues, like these electric blue, turquoisey blue colors, amazing. 31 points in diamonds as well. So not only is it the 464 center, but you get the 31 points in diamonds that sort of, again, ribbon and wrap around that stone to really show off. And, you know, when you're wearing something like this, I know heart shapes are out there, but this is the epitome of a custom look in jewelry, no doubt about it. Do you think anybody would look at that? I mean, even if they don't really know jewelry all that well or don't spend their time passionately examining jewelry, I think a lot of people would just know by looking at that is a specialty. That wasn't just found at a random store where there's like a dozen of them sitting in a case. That is custom made. You can tell by looking. It's just that beautiful heart shape, which is so rare. I've been selling zircons for 21 years on TV, blue zircons especially, and I don't think I've ever seen a heart shape, to be honest with you. Pear shapes, yes, a couple of those, but nothing else that I can recall having in a heart shape. Rounds, yeah, ovals, cushions, all that, sure. And do you see how it actually sits up a little higher too? So as this gold and the diamond weight is wrapping around it, and it's really stabilized by the way that those diamonds are going to come down and kind of anchor the ring onto the hand and then lift that centerpiece up. We have one. I'm going to blow it out. It is literally a $29.99 piece. I'm not even kidding. Here's the bag. That's what I'm supposed to get. It's a one only in the world, and yet it is not even going to be $29.99. Let's blow it out. Got to make sure every single piece, and we have one for two so far. So we still have a color change Sphene's gone, but we've got the Mandarin garnet. Now I got to make sure that we stay on track here and get every last one of a kind out the door because we have a ton of them tonight. So instead, and again, this really, what I love about this heart shape is it's really the heart shape. It looks like a round. You know, that's always when we get a refractive stone like this, especially a doubly refractive stone, what we really, really want to see are those round cuts typically. This is giving you that look. So even though it's that defined heart shape that is so unique and specialty and rare, you're getting the look like the internal faceting very, very similar because of the proportion of the heart shape. So it really looks like it's a round. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to blow it out right now. It's not even $29.99. We only have this one. Call me early. Custom design. Beautiful rare stone. Any gold you want. Did I mention that? You can even change the gold if you want to. How about that? So if white gold's not perfect for you, get it in the yellow, get it in the rose. Totally up to you. I love that aspect. Let's take a look at it. It's not even going to be $1,000. We're going to make it easy right now. Make it $999. Zircon of a 464 size. I was looking earlier. I had a 2-carat that was triple the money. So how about this one for under $1,000? Do not wait. That's going to be gone. And change the gold if you want to so that it's really, truly custom. And again, top of the hour, we'll do that next and final color change Sphene. I know we had a lot of people miss out on that first 544 museum piece. So we're going to show you a carat 31 coming up at the top of the hour. So stick around for that. And then we've got also, I've got one that's really affordable too. If you want to go, you know what? Actually, we're going to show this golden pearl, and then we've got a gorgeous blue sapphire, and don't forget tennis bracelet in princess cuts, all beautifully set in a smooth kind of style. That's what you can do with princess cuts that you can't do with rounds, is you can come up with really cool ways to set it. Here's a little preview of this bracelet that has been, I kid you not, this has been a project that has been literally months and months and months in the works. If you think, oh, diamonds, that's something they have every day, no problem. Oh, this was a challenge. Because of the size of the princess cuts, we went much larger than we typically do, so that's coming up as well in yellow or white gold, and actually one yellow, and then I'll be able to do it in white gold if you prefer. So anyway, that's all coming. Let me know who's got this one. Who got the fabulous Sphene, may I ask? Wonderful, congratulations. Okay, so coming up, let's get to it. We've got a really special star, sapphire. It's the blue variety. Okay, we gotta powwow here. Why is this one here? When we've got a heart shape 464 blue zircon, that electric blue color, that should not be here. When we're talking about, if it was $29.99, okay, fine, leave it. But the fact that it's under $1,000 right now, that should not be happening. So make sure you grab it if you love it. We're going to take one last look at it for maybe 30 more seconds, and then we'll get a move on. We've got the Imperial topaz. Oh, I've got a huge discount on one of our best Imperial pink topaz. It's a true, like pure pink. We're not talking about a little bit of pink. We're talking about a lot. So that's going to be coming up. Also have a pear-shaped aqua in a really I know Carolyn. I know. She inspired this bracelet that we have finally debuting. It's perfect. And it's that everyday size, you know, still large stones, but not overly so where you can't wear it every day. I love it. 7 carats. We've never had a bracelet like it before. Even have a tremendous value on a 7-carat trillion cut Tanzanite. That's a blue wing block D. So we're going to see that as well. But I don't know. That's here. Okay, blue zircon here if you want it. Now let's go to this one, because you know when it was $59.99, I was really proud of that price. I love these stones because when you get Imperial, and I know this may seem at this point like old hat, to have something in this kind of color. It was only for the last few weeks that we've even had anything in this color where it is purely pink. You're not talking about golden yellow with a little bit. We're not talking about orange. We're talking about not just a hint of pink, but the whole stone is really this rich salmon pink color. It is incredible. Now, this is one of those rare stones. We know that. It's only out of one source in the world. It's all pure. For those of you that are saying topaz, I know that. I've seen blue topaz before. I've seen pink topaz. I've seen the mystic topaz. This is a totally different deal. It is that precious topaz out of Ouro Preto, Brazil. It is never, until the last couple of stones we've seen in the last few weeks, you would never see this kind of color. It is purely, when I say pure pink either, I don't want you to think like a pink sapphire, because otherwise you think, well, I'll just get a pink sapphire. This is very different. Obviously, there's more rarity to it, but it's also the fact that it's still giving more like that Padparasha pink. But we have not seen many stones that give us this intensity. Usually it's a overwhelming golden with just a little bit of a pink secondary. That is not the case here. So you've got really beautiful saturated levels of pinky peach. Let's take a look at it. It's a beautiful stone. It's item number 421. There's been a big markdown as well, so we're really excited about that, and we're really thrilled about this whole deal. I need one caller because the markdown's so good. You might remember it at $59.99, which I was really proud of that price. Who wouldn't be? It's a carat 77. It's got 94 points in diamonds. But here is what's happening tonight. And I got to test to make sure you guys are all here and ready, because this is not the normal or the typical. This is not basic. This is also a 94-point diamond bridge. So there's a lot of gold to go with this one as well. But you've got a chance to pick it up for a steal. That's all I can say right now. This is a steal. And it's got a little bit of, do you see the pinky purples coming through, especially if you look right around 8 o'clock there on the stone as far as it is on the wheel now. The angle where you see that beautiful amount of purple as well. Do you see what's happening? This is incredibly rare, and no, there's no extra treatment. There's no heating ever. This is amazing, and it's a 177, and we've only got one, and it's not going to be 59, 49, 39. It's not even $29.99. This is a mounting that goes for more, and I promise you that. This current price, just to make the mounting by itself without this incredibly priceless stone. Do you know nobody else has this material? Nobody else has Ouro Preto, my Sphene material. That is something that's through our own private collection here. That is something you don't find anywhere else you go or shop. And I'm talking about, I've been to a lot of museum exhibits. They don't have Imperial topaz of this rich pinky purple hue. This is the one to get. It's not even $29.99. Let me try it on for you as well. You can even change the gold color on this one if you'd like to. But it's a beautiful style. You can see that intense color that it gives you there. Think like Padparasha, except more rare, because that's kind of the color blending it gets. But it's a whole lot more rare than the rarest color of sapphire on the planet. Think about that. Padparaksha is the rarest color of sapphire. It's a blend of two colors. That's why it's so rare. But what we have here is different, and we're talking hundreds of times more rare because sapphire's got a lot of sources. This only has one. Sapphire gets a lot of treatment typically, like heating, as a rule. This does not. So instead of 29, let's keep going. Sale going on. Let's keep it going. All these brand new pieces and markdowns and everything that we're going to see, including some of the highest end pieces we've ever had on the network. And this is going to be less than even 29, 28, 27. Let's make a deal, right? Sounds like a game show, doesn't it? We're going to do even better, but this is more fun because the prizes are better, right? I mean, honestly, this is a little more rare than even getting a car. You know, that's like the ultimate prize in a game show, right? You win a car. Okay, this is even more rare because a car will always be there. You can always get a car. This is not something that is available through Mother Nature. It can't just be manufactured. This is really the ultimate level of collectability, and it's not even $2,777. When I tell you we got blowouts going on, we really do. This is $2,699, one caller, and we need somebody to say, that's mine. Take it. It's a major, major piece. Let's take a look at it, and that's going to be it. Jess has already got it. So we don't need to see that much longer. Let's get into also, okay, how about a blue sapphire deal? Speaking of sapphires, let's go to the classic color of sapphire, but in a really big mounting that's got so much detail and artistic. Love the details and the scroll work and the mill grain and then the roped edge border there. That's going to be item number 355. And this one is royal velvety blue. Do you know what this looks like? If you've ever seen the real deal in a cashmere, like that rare Pakistani mine that hasn't been mined in 100 years, that cashmere blue, that is the color you're seeing in this stone. And it's item number 355. It's an 86-point oval blue. It's got cashmere color because it's that royal blue, but not too dark. But it also has that velvety kind of, almost looks like a softness to it. There's a very distinctive, I call it almost a texture, and I'm not talking about a tactile texture, I'm talking about a visual texture that cashmeres historically have, that this Ceylon stone, which means it's actually Sri Lankan mine, but it actually has that similar aesthetic. It's 79 points in diamonds as well, so you're getting all these bigger diamonds throughout. You're getting that roped edge border. We love it in the two-tone. I would recommend it as is. The truth is you can get it however you want. If you want to do all one color gold, fine. You want to mix it up and go rose gold on the outside and white gold on the inside, fine. You can do that too. But this is not even going to be, wow, new piece, $39.99. How about we blow it out? Just make sure we got everybody ready to do some shopping. If the value is just irresistible, and that's what I'm aiming to do on a Wednesday, is make the value so downright irresistible that even if you said, I'm going to take a pass, I'm not shopping tonight, you might find that perfect piece that you know you can't live without, because if you wait for the next time around, there won't be one. And this is a perfect example of that, especially when it's $999 and I just saved you $3,000 on a gorgeous ring like that. With so much Libra workmanship, gold and diamonds, that is the way to go. So one only there, and $9.99. I'm giving stuff away just to make sure we can keep the party going and move out all the one-of-a-kinds that I have to show you. So here's what we have from a look on the hand here, and you do need, I would recommend, this one's a 6. It is something I would recommend going up a half a size on, just to make sure it's comfortable, because it's I typically wear a 5 3/4 of 6, and this is a little bit snug, and that's because it's so wide. So just because you've got that width that's going to taper, but you see it doesn't taper down to nothing, right? So that's why I'm going to recommend sizing up a half size for wherever you want to wear it on the hand. But that is $9.99, 30 seconds on that one, and then we move. Got a lot to show you here coming up. A lot of really exciting pieces. That bracelet will be coming up shortly after the top of the hour as well. So we'll get to that one. We have a golden zircon. Looks a little bit like a golden diamond, but zircon instead. Get you that affordable price tag. We have golden pearl here. We also have a blue star sapphire that's here as well. A really, really pretty stone. And it's a big one too. It's a 287. So look at that. Wow, that is the most. It's like every time we see a star now, they're getting better and better and better. It's like a better example, more defined. So we'll see that as well. But let me know who's got the blue sapphire. So here's what we have, because I'm not letting pieces stick around here. Here's what we had so far. And everything that I'm going to show you, what's left, because the museum pieces are gone, our Imperial's gone, and the fabulous color change Sphene is gone. But everything I have that is remaining from the show, which I'm going to do a rare 28-minute in recap, because that's how important these pieces are and that's how much they need to go. Believe it or not, the 3 pieces I have available are all under $1,000, and it includes this heart-shaped blue zircon, the blue sapphire, and that gorgeous diamond mounting, and this one with also large diamond mounting here for that Mandarin garnet. So they're all $1,000 or $9.99 or less. It was $9.99 on the sapphire, $9.99 on the zircon, and only $9.49 for the Mandarin garnet. That blue star sapphire is coming up next for you. But I just wanted to recap for those of you that are joining us a little bit late and realized, oh my goodness, it's TVON, I forgot. Oh my goodness, Wednesday, right? We have a lot of people that go, oh, after that Tuesday off, forget maybe momentarily that we are here Wednesday night. So it's a lot of late arrivals on Wednesday, just a half hour so in. So this is what you've missed that's still available. Everything else gone, but these are the pieces, and they all ironically are under $1,000 when they should not be. It's as simple as that. You've got a really stunning emerald cut Mandarin. You've got that huge blue zircon, which is a rare heart shape, and then we have the sapphire, which has 79. All of these, I mean, really, the Mandarin and the sapphire have tremendous diamond weight to them, and yet they're all $9.99 or less. Take a look. Last call. Any one of those you like. All right, coming up, then we'll give it 60 seconds on that wheel. Just wanted to make sure you know what's here and what is still available. Who got the Imperial topaz, Jess? Janet? Thank you, Janet. Enjoy it. That's a beauty. It is a beauty. I love that one. I know you will too. And then we are going to get to that blue star sapphire, which is new, so again, $9.99 for a 4-carat, 64 heart shape blue zircon with that really cool, it looks like a ribbon style around it in diamonds. Then we've got the big Mandarin. That is a very, very, very strong neon color to that stone. The clarity is second to none. That's a 158 emerald cut with 82 points in diamonds. That's $9.49. And then the sapphire, that beautiful blue, rich royal blue, looks like a cashmere, 79 points in diamond weight. That's also $9.99. We're going to get to that blue star sapphire. So you already got a preview of it. So that's done intentionally because I have not been able to keep a star sapphire or ruby in stock in the last couple of weeks. And this one is, I'm going to tell you right now, the most affordable yet. Wait, big size, most affordable, huh? What's going on? What's wrong with that equation? Well, here it is. And it's certainly not because it's a faint or lackluster star. That is a natural phenomena. I would actually say that out of every phenomena stone we see, or every phenomenal category of gems we see on the show, wouldn't you agree that the asterism is the one we see the least of? We see more color changing and more play of color than we see asterism. That is what this is. So this is, layman's terms, you call it a star because it kind of looks like one, right? But that is an asterism that is created by microscopic rutile needles that happen to intersect at exactly a 60-degree angle. And that's how this happens. So talk about phenomenal. I mean, it really, besides, I think the asterisms and the color changes to me are the most phenomenal of the phenomenal types because they're just, you can marvel at, especially when you witness it in person, when you see a change in color of a gem or you see the asterism and you realize that that's not made by machinery or technology or, man, it's made by Mother Nature. It becomes really, really, really unique and you don't see many. And now they have actually figured out ways to synthesize and they're called Lindy stars typically. That's a trade name for those synthesized, but look for the difference. It's pretty easy. You don't need to have a lot of background or a lot of education in gemology to know the difference. Here's what you look for. If you're ever, especially if you're out looking at like vintage pieces or estate pieces, if it has 5 rays or 5 legs to the star, that's that simulated synthetic version. If you're looking at 6 rays, that's going to indicate that it's that natural material. So that's typically the way you would just easily visually differentiate. So you don't need this like really, really, crazy amount of, testing to be done to know the difference between the real deal and the not. Okay. So this is that real deal 6-legged star. It is a 805 item number. It is super cool because it's actually our first true blue. We've seen some purples, we've seen some pinky, and we've seen some reds. So to see the blue like this is really rare. Now this one's got, you see the 2 stars, we always talk about this, so I'll point it out just in case you're newer to this material. There's kind of that dominant star you see that's really pronounced, and then there's a secondary that looks a little more dim. That's because they're 2 light sources. So typically just expect when you get it at home, same stone, going to typically give you that one really bright, even more pronounced star. So that's going to be a 287 stone, so it's really large. It has 58 points in diamonds around it. I think that's pretty too. They took into account the round stone with the star effect, and they said, well, why don't we put in this kind of clover floral kind of feel of a mounting? I think it's a great look. And it's in the yellow. I really think that maybe you want to consider white gold just because the star itself has almost that silvery white appearance. So maybe you want to go for matching in that respect. You can. We can change it to white gold or rose gold if you would prefer. But here's what we've got for you. One only. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. I have not been able to keep one of these in stock yet. This is that rare cornflower blue color that we don't typically see. So that's a little tougher to get. Now remember, what we haven't seen on this show here is that black star sapphire, which is usually where they are. That's the more affordable, kind of more basic material. Anything in the purples, the blues, the reds, that's when you get into the more rare varieties. Now, I ask you to think about things like what would happen if it was a 287 blue sapphire, just ordinarily. That's a big size for any sapphire, even a traditional faceted kind of stone. So to get the asterism like you have separates it, makes it a lot more rare, should be a lot more money. It's not. There is a $48.99 price tag. When you can see a star from this distance away, when there's still multiple light sources on it, that tells you a lot. Now, of course, the star is going to move a little bit, moves with the light or with the stone, however you want to look at it, because as the stone moves, the light moves, right? So that stone is, or that star is not stationary within the stone. Keep that in mind. There's a $48.99 price tag. I'm about to take it a lot lower just for the fun of it here so we can continue the trend of getting all these fantastic star stones out of here. But this is our rare blue, so I don't want you to miss it. We still have nobody on the phone lines, and I already gave you the hint that it's more affordable than anything else I've had here in the star category. So why would that be? You're probably thinking, she must be mistaken. I know I heard her say that, but there's no way, because the bigger the sapphire is, the more it should be. You are right. You are absolutely right. That is not the case here. We have one. I'm going to blow it out. This is going to be one of those classic situations of it's going to be a lot of people on the phone lines, and it's going to be whoever was first on the phone lines that gets it, or whoever was first that says sold, really. Because if you sit on the phones and you lollygag a bit, may not be yours. We want to make sure you get in, because I don't have another blue star sapphire in the inventory. It's not even $48.99, which is where it should be. It's a fantastic value right then and there. We're going to go lower. We're going to do better. All I can say is you got to dial in. And you got to be a believer, because when I tell you it's more affordable than any of the stones I've had, including the much smaller varieties, including the much more common colors, that should signal to everybody that there's a big value that's about to happen. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. But it's not even half of this price. That'd be about $2,450. We're not even asking for $2,000 on a 287 blue star sapphire. Mega deal. Take a look at it. It's not even $48.99. It's not $2,450, and it's not $2,000. We're going to take it a lot lower for you, but I need one caller. That's it. That can be yours. And when I took that stone, or took that ring rather, from the close-up there to the hand, just to try it on for you, it's amazing how that one star, when you've got the one light on it only, that star becomes even stronger. I know that's hard to believe because it's looking great as it is, but it does get even stronger. So keep that in mind. It's not $19.99. We need to get this one home. We can't leave this here. We've only got a couple minutes till our top of the hour and our color change Sphene, which will be our last one of the day. We're not going to do this for even 19. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I really thought that's as low as we'd need to go here. I thought at that price, and you know me, I'm going to still bring it down to the lowest possible price, but I really thought that was going to be where everyone's going. And we have multiple people saying, I got to have it sold. It's going to go lower just because we got to make sure it goes right now. So here's what we're going to do. It's not 19 or 18, not $17.99. It's not even $17.77. This is a 287 blue. It's a round. I don't know what you could add to this that would make it any more rare or any more valuable than this stone is. Between the color, the size, the phenomena, the shape of it, you've got every single bit. The rarest category represented at all four of those different ranges. So you could not have more rarity in this stone, and yet we added diamonds. And it's not even $17.77. Take a look at this. There's only one. It's going to fly. It's not even $1,700. We'll make it $16.99. One caller only. Good luck. That's going to be it. $16.99 first caller. And that will be your blue star sapphire. That stunning color, that beautiful, almost like a periwinkle blue too. It's so unique and pretty and feminine as far as the pastel nature of that stone. But then to get that really pronounced star effect is really something. So that will be, well, it's here at the moment. Should we get a little color change Sphene last look? We'll give you a little preview of it coming up at the top of the hour, which is about 20 minutes away. We've got the radiant cut. That's the carat 31 I was telling you about. So many of you are going, oh yeah, there it is. Oh, wait a minute. That is such a good stone. So here we go. And you know what? It's looking maybe like, yeah, like it needs a little polishing here. So I'm going to see if I can do that for you. And we're in last call on this one, $1,699. So give me a call if you like it. Let's go ahead and talk about this trillion cut. Okay, so I've had literally countless Tanzanites. I would never be able to count them, how many blue wing block Ds I've had over the last 4.5 years. And for what it's worth, I've seen them all. I've seen every stone. I've seen every design with every stone. Every combination, every look, every style. I'm going to tell you something. For my money, this is the best look. Overall, stone shape combined with setting style that really works with it, this is the ultimate. There's only one. I don't even have, oh my gosh, the red's coming through. I am in this, pretty well-lit studio. It's a TV studio, right? There's a lot of light. A lot of light is not what neon stones need. Neon stones don't need a lot of light. This stone just went red. Like for a moment, I thought I had a ruby on my hand. It's the most powerful blue wing block D. It's nearly 7 carats in size. It's a 681 trillion, and it's set in a bridge that is custom made. I'm going to tell you something. There's one only on this one. I wish we had more. Trillion cuts are the most limited at this point. We have a lot of requests for emerald cuts and Asher cuts. Of course, those are really beloved as well. This is the trillion, which is right up there because it gives you that magnificent saturation, but it just also, it gives you a whole nother dimension. And that, quite frankly, looks like a whole nother dimension. Like as in a dimension you would travel to in a galaxy far, far away kind of thing. Because it's brilliant to the effect of you get this saturated level that looks so incredible. It doesn't give up. You know how the rounds you get brilliance, but then you give up a little bit of saturation? Not here. So here it is. Do you have the star sapphire? The star sapphire? Let's take a look. I don't think it does, but again, we'll show you how it's made through the inside. So, well, that kind of is essentially like that's an under gallery. So what it does, you see how they built this separate basket? Hi, how are you? Flower ring, who's this for? Dolores? Okay, so we'll have the flower ring. Just want to show you the inside. So what that's going to do, because remember, there's only a little bit of contact with the skin there. So when you look at that one, Sean, you're going to see that it really only needs that basket work, which is still going to act as your undergallery because even though there's no design per se, it sits it up properly on the hand so that it's comfortable, right? Because you don't have a lot of actual centerpiece of the ring. Thank you. This one is gone. Now we're going to get to that trillion that I was telling you about. And call me early because it's only one and it's, yeah. See, this is why I don't have a blue wing and this is the one I want. And I'm going to tell you something, do not let that stop you because trust me, your fellow shoppers are not going to be as polite and this will go. It's never going to be around for me. Look at it. Look at it. It's not going to be around at the end of this presentation. It's item number 1120-813. It's dazzling. It is truly the essence of neon where it's got this ultraviolet blue glow. Forget about just blue. Forget about purple and red. It's bringing those 3 colors together. It's glowing in this other dimension. It's fabulous. It's rare. It's huge. It's a 681. It's built with a custom bridge that's got really big diamonds around it. And do you see how you're not giving up the red flashes? Even though sometimes the trillions and the rounds that have more of that brilliant cut, they tend to sometimes mute the red flashes, especially here on camera. They tend to mute that a little bit more. That's not the case here. And it's going to get even more bold when you see it in proper lighting, i.e. not the bright lights. Watch this. I'll block a light right now. It'll help give you an idea. See how I put full light, then I block some of the light? You see how rich and intense that stone gets? Do not be shy with me on these phone lines, guys, because I hate the fact of people missing out on pieces because they're imagining one price in their mind and then they realize, I had no idea it was going that low, so I just missed the boat entirely and now it's gone forever. Don't want that to happen to you. Keep in mind this is also going to be a carat 81 in diamonds. One of the largest diamond mountings we do, we have, we create. That is how good this is. All custom. We don't have bridge mountings otherwise with trillions. This is all made custom for this stone. It is one you cannot wait on. Please don't. Come on in early. Trust me, it's going to be good. I wouldn't be giving it all this build up if there wasn't a great price to go right along with it. That's the magic of today. We're moving out I've got one of a kinds throughout the whole show pretty much. I don't know if I have anything that's not, except maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I have anything. This is your chance to pick up a wonder statement piece. I mean, I'm talking about like this should be the 8th wonder of the world. I mean, it really should. It's so incredible. We've seen gorgeous blue wing block Ds, but sometimes these stones just get on this extra level. Take a look at it. We're going to blow it out right now. First caller, you ready for that great value so you can just feel like the jackpot winner here? supposed to be $99.99. This must be Museum Reserve. Oh yeah, it is. I forgot to tell you because it's not. That price gave it away. It's $99.99. Pretty much every Museum Reserve stone I've had starts at $9,999. That's where they start. We're going to show you what it looks like on. Change the gold if you want to. Here's how that diamond weight still is going to run underneath. You see the 2 rows that run underneath? Call me. Just call me. Worst comes to worst, and you know, instead of forcing you to take it, you can just hang up, right? I promise you, if you're on the phone lines and you don't like my price, no problem, hang up. But what happens if you do like the price, or the price is even better than you imagined? And then you got 3 people in front of you, and guess what? There's only 1 ring. So that's why I encourage you to dial in on the early side, because you just never know. Our best TVON shoppers, our pro TVON shoppers, they know they're on the phone lines regardless. They just get on the phone lines when there's something they like. It doesn't matter. Just leave the rest to me. Leave the big discounts and drops in prices to me. I will do it every time. And this one, do you like it, Will? You thinking about it? Blow it out. 1 caller only. Let's reward them. I was going to do $59.99. I'm going to do better, because we know that's a very serious stone. And if any stone should get a little more per carat, a little more premium price tag, don't you think it's that trillion? Being the only one we have like it, etc. That's the one that should go for a little more. I mean, those reds that go all the way out to the very edge like that, ooh, it's good. It's not 59, it's not 49, it's not even $39.99. A nearly 7 carat, how about that bridge mounting? I wish I had, honestly, I think I could use, I know we're not like a big old 24-hour network kind of place. We don't, you know, have a little ticker at the bottom of the screen that says, you know, minute by minute, another 10,000 gone. We don't deal with that kind of, you know, obviously Mother Nature's who we're working with here. So that's why we're limited to one of a kinds. Doesn't stop me from giving you the value of a lifetime. It's not even $39.99. Blow it out. We're going to make this 1 caller only. We have 3 callers now on the phone lines for the same ring. I really, truly wish I had 100 of these, but we are never that lucky. We're just lucky to have it. Blow it out. Make it $2,999 only. That's it on a 681. Oh my goodness. With one of our bigger diamond weights we have with the 181 in diamonds, it's already gone as well. Congratulations. Now the rose ring is here, and this is one of those few moments where I actually have all 3 gold colors to show you as well. So there's the yellow, here's the white, and here's the rose gold, and I hear this is a request for Dolores. So Dolores, well, here you go. This is our world famous rose ring. Now, if that's not your name and you like the ring, you can still purchase one because it's a request that we do have a little bit more than one of the quantity, as you can well see, because it's beautiful to be able to see it in all 3 different colors. It's $45.25. Congrats on that Tanzanite. We'll find out who got it. By the way, Sean, can I ask you who got that beautiful blue star? Sue? Hi, Sue. Thank you so much. Sue got the star sapphire. We'll find out from Will who got that Tanzanite just now. And guess what we've got on the rose ring? Thank you. Brian or Ryan? Brian with a B. Hi, Brian. Probably my brother buying it for his dear, lovely sister who needs a blue wing block D in her life, right? No, but it's probably not. So, but Brian, congratulations. So here we go. A 101 diamond weight. Intricate, pavé, detailed rose ring. I also always like to mention you can stack these because I know a lot of you own it. So if you want to get another, stack them up. Have a whole bouquet on your hand, you can do that too, but it's $999 for the rose ring, and it's a by request special. Bringing it out by request, love having it, and that is, we're now only 13 minutes away from the top of the hour, and that color change Sphene that's coming out, and that is a really, really, really good stone, a really good radiance. So we're looking forward to that. That'll be here momentarily. Stick around. We don't want you to miss that one. It's a really, really good piece. So that's going to be coming up, and again, you're going to get a little sneak peek of it there. Woo, there it is. I can't wait to show it to you. And so I know we had that big one. The 544 is already gone instantly, so now we're going to bring in the 131 coming up at the top of the hour. Let me try on the rose ring, though, more importantly, because it's got a really traditional classic band. So what you do is, you want to see how it's pronounced here? You can just see how from the side profile, it's so detailed and so really, you can tell there's a lot of labor going into that ring because of all that fine pavé work among so much detail. And you can see it's got that great kind of mid-size range. It's not an oversized floral ring. I've had oversized florals all throughout my career where sometimes it's 2 florals, sometimes they go across the hand, sometimes they go down the hand. And sometimes those are really meant for just special occasions when they're really, really large and oversized. I think this one, not that it's small, but I think it really gives you that perfect kind of feel and size. So who got that Tanzanite, Will? Let me say thank you to them. Will, I'm just going to ask who got it. Oh, it was Brian, right? Okay, congrats. And where was he calling from, by the way? And then let me know who got the rose ring. First, we got the rose ring. I also want to see who got your rose ring. Thank you so much. So Cheryl's got the first rose ring in white gold. And that, again, not a requester, so you can call in even if you're not the requester for this ring. Yes? Ohio. Wonderful. Thank you so much. So enjoy that ring. And we'll have it right out to Ohio for you. But there we go. There's the white. The yellow's in the middle. The rose gold gives you the most gold, I would say, color, because even when you have the yellow gold on, notice how you still don't see a lot of the band because the rose takes up really just that nice feel across the finger. So you don't see a lot. Does that look a lot like the white gold? Doesn't it? So I just want to point that out. Whereas if you get the rose gold, you see more of that gold tone beneath the diamonds and throughout the ring. So I think that's going to be the most, the biggest way you see the presence of the gold color there is with the rose, and then the yellow and the white really tend to look very similar, just depending on, you know, what you're doing there as far as the sizing and how that looks on the hand, because the band is not something you see very much of. So let's get a move on. That's the rose ring. Now, if there's a different rose or flower ring you want to see, let us know. We'll be able to help you with that. For those of you asking about the color change Sphene, it's top of the hour. So 10 minutes from right now, we'll bring out that carat 31, which is my last of the day here. So we'll bring out that beautiful, beautiful color changing Sphene, which will be your second and final chance at a color change Sphene here tonight when the big Museum 544 is already spoken for. So we'll have that for you coming your way. And then, of course, this one's going to be $9.99. So, Dolores, let me know if that's one you're thinking of or not, and then we'll help you out. And thank you, Cheryl. And also, thank you. We have another one going out. We'll find out who's got that one. Quick little a set of four that I've got 4 pieces to show you that are going to be on clearance here. So we've got, starting with the big yellow diamond. And let me add very vivid color to not just the center, but the sides as well. Okay, you know this one's gonna fly. We can't keep a kunzite in stock these days. There's a very saturated kunzite. I also have a blue zircon and a tsavorite garnet. So this is quite the wheel of rarity here. Yellow diamonds in a bit of, think of it like a halo, but then it kind of creates that swirling effect to the sides. This is that kunzite. Notice it's done in the rose and the white. There's the blue zircon. Pear shape. I think we sold that the other day, so it must have maybe come back. Maybe they, oh, I think they did. I just remembered they did swap it out for something else. So at the end of I think it was my Saturday or Sunday show. So here we go. Last chance on any one of these 4 one-of-a-kinds. One crazy low price as well. The yellow diamond piece in the front center, that's all 18 karat gold. And then the rest are all 14K. And the only ones you've got to leave as is would actually just be the one, actually. It's the yellow diamond and the 18 karat white and yellow. So this one's 18K. That's why it's got to stay that way. Everything else, 14K, but can be changed. So you've got some options there. So anything you'd like to do, it's last call, and we're taking them even lower. And I know that blue zircon sold over the weekend, but again, better price tag than even that because it just got traded out for, I think they got a bigger one. They upgraded later in the show. So here's where we can blow out 4 great rings. We've got about 8 minutes till that color change Sphene, and I keep telling you because I don't want you to miss it because it's the last one we're going to see today. And we know how popular those are in that fantastic quality, but take advantage of this. And by the way, the kunzite is going to be a 480, so that's a good size. 11 points in diamonds stacked on the sides there. Then you've got your 515, that's the blue zircon pear shape with the semicircles on the side, 4 points in diamonds there. 78-point oval tsavorite, classic 52-point diamond halo there. So you've got your great tsavorite, perfect color, and your yellow diamond. Well, that starts with a 26-point center oval, then brings you the yellow and the white diamonds wrapping around it. That'll be another 27 points total around it. So altogether here, getting over half carat, set in the 18 karat gold. Do not wait. We're going to have one of each. Again, change the gold color on anything except the 18 karat gold version, which is right there in the center. Here's how we do this. Huge value. Obviously, they should be. Well, there was not a piece here that was listed under $29.99. That's where they started. Where we're taking them is different, so take advantage of them while they're here. One of a kinds only, gotta move them. We've got about 7 minutes till that Sphene makes its appearance, so I don't want you to go anywhere. If you leave, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna be sad you did, because wait till you see what I'm about to do with that color changing Sphene, which is so rare. But this is not gonna be even $29 or $19.99 or even $9.99. We're going lower than that. It's gonna be an instant, move them all. 4 pieces here, 4 pieces will be gone, for sure. And that's because they're not even $9.99. How about that? We're going even lower. So come on in. You got to let me know which one is your favorite. We'll try them on. We'll recap all those carat weights for you, but they're all one-onlys. Nothing I can do to make or create another one, especially with that $9.99 price tag, which is now going even lower than $9.99. They're $949 while they last. That's my lowest price I can bring. And let me know which one you want to see on the hand, because we're giving them 60 seconds only. And that will be happening. So cannot wait to share that with whichever one, or take all four. My goodness, it's a very small investment when you could get all four for pretty much the price that one was supposed to be from the beginning. So this is the way we make it happen for you. So let me know, Jason, which one you're thinking about. Remember the yellow diamond in the front, and those are all vivid. That's a 26-point center oval right there in the middle, and then it's got a total weight of 27 points around it. Which one do you have, Jess? All right, so we've got every phone line locked. We'll see who wants what. All one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. We have 30 seconds left, and they will be out of here. Yes. Kunzite first. And is that the one you want too? Zircon. Okay, so Kunzite first. Rich right now is in rose and white gold together, Jess, so just keep that in mind if they want to keep it that way or if they want to change it. But it's going to be item number 720-480 cushion cut Kunzite. Amazing. And then 11 points in the diamonds, which looks like a lot more than that. Thank you. That one's gone. Here comes the blue zircon next. That's going to be item number 810. That's going to be, I'm going to have to put that on as a pinky ring for the moment here. So this is for you. Hey, Sean, take a look at this one. There's that zircon. That's a 5-carat 15 zircon. That's a blue zircon out of Cambodia. 4 points in diamonds there. And that's going to be also $949. 515 zircon, even bigger than the heart shape we had earlier, right there. So great stone, one only. Change the gold if you want to. It can be sized, so don't worry about what it is now. We can size it up or down as needed. Really easy to do on that particular band. And then let's see, Kunzite's already gone. Let me know, Sean, you've got the zircon, right? Zircon's gone as well. 2 left. And it's a yellow diamond in 18-karat white and yellow gold. And it's a sapphire garnet that is a light 1 carat in a sapphire surrounded by 52 points in diamonds. So let me know which are those two. Those are $949 each. And then we're going to be moving along. We've got that beautiful top of the hour, 4 minutes away. Might be able to fit one more item in before we go to that top of the hour. Take a look. There's your close-up. Remember, the yellow diamond's 26-point individual. That's my most affordable while still being a larger center that you have there. That's tougher to do. We don't have a lot of, a lot of the yellow diamonds, they start at 1 carat, which usually starts them at $4,000 or more. This is 26 points. And remember, all 18-karat gold, and then you get another 16 points in the yellow and another 11 points in the white diamond. So that is 27 plus 26. Well, you get the idea there. So you've got a really good over a ½ carat total weight there in 18K solid. So we're leaving them here, the Savarite and the yellow and white diamond ring for $949. I'm going to try to show you this. True yellow zircon, bridge setting style. Then the top of the hour is going to bring us, you know what's going to happen, that color change Sphene. Then shortly after that, our tennis bracelet with 7 carats of princess cut diamonds. It's never been here before. Taken some time to get here. I wouldn't rely on ever seeing one again after the amount of work and effort that went into matching these perfect princess cut stones for you. So that'll be happening at probably around the bottom of next hour, and still about a half hour from now. There's a gents emerald too. We've got a really good looking gents emerald. We haven't seen a gents emerald in forever, so let's show you that. Before we go, we've got 3 minutes, and again, these two are still here. Yellow diamond and the Savarite garnet. Here we go with our men's emerald. Take a look at it. This is something we don't get to see very often. It's a nice big stone. It's item number 857, and thank you so much. And do call me on either the Savarite or the yellow diamond pieces. Those are still here, and they're one of a kinds, and they should be gone. So $949, your set price there. The rose ring still available for you as well. If you'd like a rose ring, think about getting one of those. And here we go with our one and only men's Colombian emerald. It's a carat 71, so it's a really good size. Now, the emeralds tend to look a lot larger than they weigh. They tend to not go very much larger than a carat. So to get closer to the 2-carat range is really, really exceptional. And yes, the princess cut bracelet, we have flashed it, Bonnie. It's going to be coming up in just about 30 minutes. So we've already flashed it a couple of times. We're going to show it again here. Look at this. Be still my beating heart. This is just so, so, so rare. And let me tell you, Carolyn can tell you, it took, what was it? I mean, start to finish, 7 months to create it. I mean, it's been some time. So it's not easy getting princess cuts in big sizes, but tonight's the night. It's here finally. So here we go, 171. And that's a really special emerald cut emerald. Then you've got 36 points in diamonds. They go up and around and down. And thank you, Bonnie, by the way, for your kind words. You are so sweet. Thank you. Let's talk about one only here, but the ability to change the gold color. The inside under gallery that is completely finished. And here is what it looks like on. Because see that? You can't see it when it sits like that until you actually see that stone come up to eye level. Then you realize why it's such a rock star. Literally. There's that commercial that's so cute about why people are always calling like coworkers rock stars, and all the rock stars come in and say you're not a real rock star unless you got to be a real rock star, rocking the jewelry and the leather pants, and be someone who can draw a stadium full of people at a concert to be a real rock star. Well, this is also a real legitimate rock star. It's green beryl, it's chromium rich, and it is the superstar of the category. I have one. Let's blow it out. $59.99 natural price. We're going to do better than that, and I only have one, and we got to move it. So here's how we do it. Instead of $59.99, watch this, and that's what happens when this stone is met at eye level. Just completely glowing, the greenest, most powerful, like a true grass green. And we got to blow it out right now. $59.99 is just not going to fit in with what I'm doing tonight. And we're already 1 hour in, 2 hours to go. Sphene is next. Tennis bracelet 30 minutes from now. Oh my goodness, what a show. And lots more coming your way. But I got to make this easy. $2,999 only. And that's it. $29.99. So half off tonight to get the carat 71 Colombian emerald out the door. So let me know who's got it, and then we're going to show you. Top of the hour's here. So it's time for the color change Sphene coming up next. And if you have any requests, get them in. Had one request so far, the rose ring, still here if you'd like it. And then we'll try to get to that zircon, but I know we are all ready for that color changing Sphene that is just divine. So that's going to be coming up for you, and so is our top of the hour officially. So last call on the emerald. Let's see who's got it. Nobody's got it. Jess, are you talking to Carolyn by any chance? Oh, good. How's she doing? I know she's in a different time zone. Is she cool with a half hour from now, or does she need to see it a little sooner? I've got the Sphene coming up. Yeah, this one's gone. Congratulations. Well, let me go ahead and introduce you to 872, and then we'll officially welcome you to the top of the, oh my goodness. Look at the Sphene. Love it. Just adore this piece. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you. I've got to polish it real quick here for you. And then we are going to get ready to show you one of our very, very best of the best. So we had that 544 earlier. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is going to be something that, gosh, I can't say enough about this material that we have for you. So amazing. Thank you so much on that emerald, by the way. I'm going to be welcoming everybody to the show. We only have a couple of items left from our first hour. So keep that in mind. Boy, we had a lot of special, spectacular pieces go out. Thank you so much for being a part of this Wednesday so far. Let's talk a little bit about, this is my last one for the evening here. So welcome to the show. First of all, glad you're with us tonight. It's Wednesday. We're live. As always, my name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got 2 hours left on our Wednesday night, and we're so excited you're with us. We've got 872 here for you. 544 was the new one that came out, so this one's new as well. But the 544 is already gone, so that's the critical part here. That was the largest we've ever had. Now this is more that size that's more typical that we have seen, but undeniable. We cannot keep these in stock. This is that rarity of, if you weren't with me earlier, we touched on the fact that this is a really rare stone, titanite, otherwise known as Sphene, highly dispersive, but this is the material that actually changes color. And it's that really, really spectacular rare color change that goes green to red. This is not a subtle color change. It is a green. You see this green. And that was the problem, if there was one, with the first material we ever had that debuted back in 2017. That goes back a ways now. We're 6 years and 2 months departed from that original material that I ever brought. That was a world debut. Literally, TVON was the only place to ever see it or get it or own it, and we sold them all out. Well, even that material, which beloved and rare and collectible and all the things, even that material was a little bit darker. It had a lot more of like a mossy green kind of look as opposed to a bright green kind of look, almost an emerald green kind of look, which is what this newer material has, which is really what we want to see. because that, when you have a little lighter, brighter material, you can appreciate and see more of that dispersion take place. It's not as muted. When you've got the more kind of olive green material, you tend to have the dispersion a little more toned down. It's harder to see the reds, the blues, the green, the purple flashes. With this one, it's a carat 31. It's still a radiant cut, much like we saw in the 544. It's a radiant, but it also has a lot of diamond weight. Take a look at this. This is amazing material. I mean, you are gonna really, and wait till you see this on the hand too, because I always like to point out, this is one of those mountings that has a lot of beautiful negative space that's between, like through the middle of the ring there, through the middle and the body of the band. So what that does is that's gonna give you a really, almost, I call it the constellation effect. It almost looks like a constellation of diamonds throughout. And that's really attractive, but also it's got that double row border of diamonds too. So it's item number 872, it's a carat 31. It's got 93 points in the diamond weight as well. And that is what happens when Sphene meets perfect green, meets great clarity, so it's clean. Forgive the rhyming, you know, but it is. It's the perfect green, it's super clean, and it is called Sphene. And it happens to be a color, we got to say change. Change, it's close. It's close to rhyming, but it's not quite there. So all those different properties in one, and we are ready to get it a great home right here. Let me try it on though so you can see the beauty of this mounting with almost a carat in diamonds. And notice how it's got that wider bordered edge. And then you have that really, again, not a lot of open space, but you've got diamonds that almost look as if they're scattered between the centerpiece there, between the center of that piece. I mean, it's a wider band, which is really supportive of that bigger stone. This is still a big size to get in the Sphene world too, because there were not a lot of these really high-end, beautiful colors and stones that were too many larger over a carat. So that's really unique as well. But let's make it easy for you right here, right now. Are we ready? Blow it out. Shall we do it? I got to just polish it one more time. I keep singing. I don't see it in person, and then I look and I see a fingerprint. So just had to polish it one more time because it's got to be perfected, you know? Let's make this really simple. So a lot of you were disappointed you missed out on the 544. It was $7,000. Great value. You know it is, because that's rare. This one's actually slated to go out at $4,999. I got a better idea, and I think we can make this happen. And I think we can make a little Sphene dream come true, because I couldn't resist the rhyming yet again. So how about this? Instead of $49.99, we're putting it on the auction block. We've only got about 25 minutes till that bracelet comes out, by the way. But we are putting this on the auction block first. And I'm not starting at $4,500. Oh, I see. I'm a believer in taking rarities like this that we hardly ever see, making it as doable, as feasible as possible. That means affordable as possible so that we can make a dream come true, okay? So instead of $4,000 to start, instead of, wait, we might have the open already. Instead of $35,000, instead of $3,000, instead of $2,500, let's make it happen. Oh, we only have one caller so far thinking about it. Okay. You know what? It's not $2,500 or $2,000 to start. I want everybody to get a shot, a chance, a moment. Here's the red, the orange, the yellows, the blues, all happening. Yet it's going to change from green to red inherently, the whole stone. So all that dispersion, that never goes anywhere. That's one of the hallmarks of this stone. But the color, that base color, is what's going to change. And I have nobody at $2,000 to start. Well, this is a bit of a surprise. I've been excited about this. I hope you were excited about it. Let's take it. It's my only one I have left today. So this is it. Already had the 544 go out the door. Tell you what, we'll make this even better. Got to just keep the party going. Make sure everything that we show you gets a home. That's what we're doing. So instead of 2,000, 19, 18, 17, 16, I'm going to start this one at $1,500, and we're going to go. And hopefully we're going to get a lot of people in. That's the hope, because it's not a stone we're going to see going forward all that often. We know that. It's not a stone you can find anywhere else, right? That's clear. So to be able to open, and it's a 93-point diamond mounting too, with a lot of gold. So there's that going on. And all that happening for potentially 1,500. Now, Tony, if they're wondering what the increments are, I don't know. What's going to make it easy? $100 increments, $50 increments, $25 increments. Let's do 10. Let's just do 10. So that there is no issue if you're second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th bidder, because I'm really anticipating getting a lot of bidders, no issue getting you in. That's the goal here. So let's take a look at it. Let's see if we got the open. Let's give it 60 seconds to get it started, and we'll go from there, because that's a tiny little price for a ring like that. And we're looking for the open with $1,500 only as the option. And I'm still waiting to see if we've actually got an open. We'll try it on again. Oh yeah, you can do the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. No problem. Remember, we saw the previous, the 544 was also in a white gold bridge mounting. Well, yeah? Yeah, true to size, yeah. Yeah, we're getting all the finer points covered here. All that. 15. Are you on this one, Tim? Or you think? Oh, we do have the open. Oh, I'm sorry. We have the open at 15? Oh, we've got it. Yes. Okay. Just have to make sure. Let's try it on again for you. We have the open at 15. It's gonna sell, and apparently those 10 bidders I was thinking about, maybe that's not happening. And maybe everyone's just waiting for that tennis bracelet to come out to play. I know I'm excited about it because I've been doing this a long time. Almost every day for like 21 years. And you know what? I don't have many princess cut tennis bracelets. I can count on less than, I don't even need one hand to count how many tennis bracelets I've had with princess cuts. Now, round brilliance is a different story. I've had a lot of those. But princess cuts? That's different. So shall we give it 2 minutes? All right, let's do it. 2 minutes. Let's go. 2 minutes and we sell it. I don't know what to do. I'm not even saying anything about it. I don't need to force it. I just want to sell it. Let's make it fast. We're waiting on something else apparently. So this is it, guys. We'll just make it a final 2 minutes. And boy, did we show you a lot of jewelry in that first hour, didn't we? Well, we're going to keep it going at that pace all night long. Well, at least the 2 hours they're going to give me here. So that's it, guys. We've got 1:38 left. Is anybody else thinking about it? You thinking about it? Just thinking about it? Christine, how you doing over there? Did you say, how are you? Thank you for asking. I'm very well, thank you. Nobody ever asked me that. I never get asked that, but thank you. That was sweet of you to ask. I'm very well. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to be well if I sell this at $1,500. I'm not sure. I might need a little something. But here we are. So we have 1 minute remaining. Oh no, oh no, I'm in trouble. Well, Joyce, what am I going to do about this? What am I going to do? I'm not getting $49.99. What am I going to do? Oh, really? She says, she noticed she did not ask, how are you? She did not. She did not. 30 seconds left. I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're all fine. We're all fine giving away jewelry. It's what we do here. This is what we do. I think if we're not giving away jewelry, something's wrong, right? That's when you know. If we start profiting, I'll let you know. Here we go. Do we have 1510? We have 15 seconds left. We're at 1,500. We've got a $10 increment. That's it. Are we done? Oh my goodness. Well, this is not what I had in mind, but yes? I like it in the white. I think white and yellow are your best options. I think if you're just committed to yellow gold, I think it's going to look great in yellow gold. I like it in the white. Do we have 1510? Yes, no? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. Bye, it's gone. Now what? Not sure. Oh, well, interestingly enough, this is sold. Thank you so much. I do have a color change garnet. That's different. I've got a garnet. It's a different stone variety, but it still changes color. And this one goes from a blue to a red. So just a heads up on more color change material. But I've got to show you the zircon because I flashed it earlier and somebody's got to see it, right? Somebody's probably wondering, where did that, was that a mirage? Did I really see that? Did that really exist? Here it is. Item number is 9570. That is the look of a golden diamond, but it is a zircon. And no, I do not have a golden diamond that is going to be this size. It's my 6-carat 70 oval golden zircon. Let me know if you'd like to know more about that color change garnet. It's that really deep blue to a red purple. How about this 670 in the bridge? 75 points in diamonds. That's just going to keep the diamonds on that double row on the inside, essentially. I mean, they start one side, go to the other. They run all the way underneath. Not that zircon needs any help bringing the magic, but this will do, oh, there it is. That'll do it, right? Seeing the diamonds between or underneath the stone there, running through that double refraction, just breaking up brilliance of diamonds through double refraction. I mean, really, looking at brilliant diamonds through a double refractive lens is pretty cool, especially when it has that gorgeous rich color that you're seeing there. So we've got a 670 with 75 points in diamonds, and I'm going to blow it out right now. There's only one. We're going to just make this easy. Because if it's going to take a while to auction pieces and lose that kind of money, I can do that fast. I can lose money quickly. You know, i.e. not take as much of the airtime cost and just drop things in price. Really simple and easy here. So how about this? It's not going to be that, well, it's been on the air one time. It was $49.99. Let me try it on. I like it in the yellow. You can go ahead and change that if you want to. It can be white or rose if you'd prefer that. There you can see the size that it gives you. And there's only one. We're going to blow it out right now. It's going to be our first caller situation. This gives you that vibrant, rich saturation. Looks like a diamond all day. It really does. But it's not going to be even $2,000 or $19.99. Only the one. That's really crucial. Please remember, only one. That's huge. We're not going to do $19, $18, $17.99. None of that. This is just already under the price of the mounting already. Do you see how the different tones of the goldens come through? Do you see how the bottom half of the stone looks like a vibrant true yellow, whereas the top half looks like a golden? That's all just a matter of the angles. That's how the light's hitting it here. It's really just that beautiful multi-tone color. We're going to make it $1,699 instead. That's it. One caller. Just say yes if you like it, because that is the only one I have in that color scheme at all in a zircon. So a really important piece there. And let us know if you need to see anything from the first hour recap. Our color change Sphene is gone. Our zircon soon to be. We have another couple of wheels actually. I've got two more wheels to show you. So it's one wheel per hour. Yes, Jess? DB from OK. I love that. Have I called her that before? I think I have. What can I say? I like acronyms. I do. When you talk for a living, for hours and hours a day, I think you just have to live by acronyms. You know, anytime you can, you know, make your speech more succinct. DB and OK. I'm so glad. How's she doing? She good? Oh, I'm so glad. Love her. Love her. Thank you, DB. Okay, coming up. Oh, do you guys want to see the turquoise? Turquoise with yellow diamonds. Big blowout price. Wait, the zircon is still here at the moment. This yellow golden zircon. Again, not just a pure, not just a true light yellow. This has got that rich kind of marigold color. Nope, it's still here at the moment. All right, let's get to our turquoise. We got a big turquoise value coming up. Loving this one. It's a big time stone. And then we have the bracelet coming up. 14-minute countdown is on. 13 now. 13 and 20 seconds. Who's counting? Me. Because this is what is here in a nearly 7-carat diamond tennis bracelet, white or yellow. Oh my, look at the way that is. I could wear that reversed and not have one problem with that. That's so beautifully made. I could wear that reversed and have no problem. It looks great, doesn't it? So that's coming up in about 13 minutes. We'll have that beautiful tennis bracelet, first of its kind. We've never had a size quite like it. We do have another Mandarin. I've got a 4-carat 17 that's awfully nice. Got some yellow diamonds and some white diamonds. I have one of the most spectacular opals. Look at this, out of Lightning Ridge, Australia. New tonight. Let me know who's got the zircon. That can't stay here at $16.99. Let's check this out. Whoa. I was going to go get the black background out. I don't know if this needs it here. Look at this. The colors, it's almost like colors of the rainbow that are almost marbleized. It looks like a marble effect happening, but with a big, beautiful red flash glow sheen, whatever you want. I mean, it's like overtaking the stone as it moves left to right. This is brand new. It's item number 1120819. What a stone. It's a roval on top of that. It's a 270. Well, it looks a lot bigger, and you'll see that. I'll prove that to you. And it's also going to be a carat 32. And by the way, that golden zircon is still here, so don't let that one pass you by. Don't sleep on that stone. But here we go. New today. 270, carat 32 in diamonds. Exquisite. It really is. And those are all bigger diamonds. They go all the way around it. It still is creating a classic kind of halo look, but then they just go down the sides to either direction. And this is all natural black opal, so that you see it right there. There is no variation. You see the color through the sides of the stone as well, through the profile of the body of that stone. Let me try it on though, because this is what's going to prove that an opal, less dense as they are, it's going to give you a lot bigger face than a 2-carat 70 should, and that's going to look more like a 6-carat stone if it were anything else. And this is, again, this is only a little bit of the color you're actually going to see in person from this stone. And this is one direction. I'm going to go ahead and flip it though, so you can see how the patterns shift. But that's really what's so cool about this is, yes, red is the overwhelming color, typically the toughest to find in an opal, but you get so much of that. But then these swirls of blues and greens and golden yellows as well. And that is a one only, and we're going to do a huge blowout, and it's lightning rich material. These are so tough to get. They usually go for about $10,000 a carat loose when you're actually finding a high-end stone like this with all those colors. This is going to be a lot more affordable than $27,000, because all I did was calculate the per carat there. That was easy enough. $27,000 for the loose stone. What about the carat 32 in diamonds? That should cost you something. The gold that it's all set in, that should cost you something. It's not, because we're going less than $27,000 on the ring overall. And if white gold is not your preference, now, we just went with the white gold because it's all those white diamonds going every which way. So we just went with the white gold. If you would prefer to have the yellow gold or the rose gold, no problem. No problem. We want it to be just right for you. But it's not going to be $27,000 either. That's the loose stone price. If you're working directly with I mean, when I had $10,000 opals that looked like this, $10,000 per carat, that was working with the direct miner. That was working directly side by side on set with the miner. The mine owner, by the way, wasn't just a miner. He was mining, but he also owned the place. So that's a value, right? Talk about going directly to the source of the stone. You don't get more direct than actually working with the miner. But that's where this material should be and where it goes, not here. Watch this. Private collection stone. We're going to blow it out right now. And you don't have to pay anywhere near $27,000. And this is with that big diamond weight you're getting as well. It's not going to be $27,000. It's not going to be $10,000. And we only have one, obviously. Opals always are. One of a kind, unique unto themselves. And it's not $5,000. Well, this is getting a little spooky. That's the value right there, $49.99. That'll be gone, but it's not $49.99. This is one of those values that just is all about what we do. And this is, again, going to be a lot bolder, better, bigger color in person than I can ever show you here on camera. It's $3,999. We are down to 8 minutes now until that bracelet comes out to play. That beautiful tennis bracelet, which is our one and only like it. And we have ruby coming up. And we have a turquoise, so a big turquoise. We have a wheel every hour for the next two, so we're going to be very excited to bring those to you as well. But this is a quick one only at $39.99. I do have a golden pearl pendant as well that actually is new with black diamonds and yellow diamonds together. So how well suited for this golden pearl. I'm going to show this to you on the hand first, and then we'll see what it looks like size-wise. This is what gives you a little sense of the scale here of what we're about to see. This is a golden pearl pendant. So that golden pearl color is all natural. It's item number 9679. You can see it's got a great big diameter to it. So that's not just the diameter of the pearl either. We're talking about the circular style around it. That's 18 karat solid, yellow gold in the back. Actually, look at this. It's actually white gold. That's interesting because you would never be able to tell. That's how beautifully seamless those black and yellow diamonds are set. Here's your diameter on it, which is going to be a 1-inch diameter. We're going to see it on the neckline before we actually show you the up close, so you can see how it's a 12.5 millimeter round South Sea golden pearl. That's all natural. And then it's 92 points. That outer edge is going to be black diamonds, and the inner halo is actually going to be the yellow diamonds. So that's 92 points total weight in all your diamonds there. Of course, an open circular style, the bail's hidden. So the chain is that you have, now obviously you're seeing a little bit of my tweezers there. You're not gonna see it when it's your chain. Use your finer gauge chain that you have. You can honestly use a white gold or a yellow gold chain with this. I think either would be beautiful, but that's gonna be where you're seeing that beautiful hidden bail. So actually, well, you don't see it as much because the chain is gonna go right behind it and gives the appearance like this is floating on the neckline, and there you can see it here. So the actual bail is going to be right at the center of the top, so that pearl will always be centered right there on the base there of where that piece sets. And then you can see the gorgeous glow and the sheen of that golden pearl. So important, of course, lots of different characteristics that have to be taken into account when you're actually valuing a pearl like this. And then let's also take it up close for you here. I'll move that opal aside, that one's still here, and then we're going to show you this beautiful pendant so you can really start to see the detail. They did do a little bit of black rhodium along the edges of the prongs there on the outer, and I've got to zoom back, so just bear with me here so I can walk around and zoom back and then show you what we have here. 12.5 millimeter golden pearl, 92 points in diamonds, black and yellow diamonds. That's, of course, a little bit of black rhodium and then a little bit of yellow, and then that is, you can see there, white gold in the back. So you get really 3 different tones of gold here, and we're going to make this really easy and simple and stunning, and it's a $3,999 piece. Golden pearls are not inexpensive. They're not priced like white pearls. And let's be honest, if you had a 12.5 millimeter white pearl, that's going to be an expensive pearl. This is very different. It's not going to be $39, $29, $19.99. And because we struggle mightily with pearls, and I'm not sure why, honestly, I just got to be honest with you guys. I don't know what it is, but we don't get a lot of pearls out of here. And I think it's because, maybe I'm wrong, you can chime in and feel free to let me know. But I think it's because a lot of people see a lot of synthetic pearls out there. And so when you see pearls that are either synthetic and plastic, or if they're alabaster, or if they're coated, or what have you, a lot of pearls can be really inexpensive. And what we're looking at, true to TVON form, is that really high-end style of exotic pearl. This is not a normal pearl. This is not a dyed pearl. It's a natural color. So it's kind of like having, I always liken it to a diamond. We have white diamonds all the time. What happens when you get a yellow diamond? That's natural. It's more rare. Same thing with a pearl. White pearl's more common. Golden pearl, totally more rare. So $19.99 it's not. I'll tell you what, make it $9.99 first caller. If you like it, we'll just price it really, 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 really inexpensively so you can say yes if you enjoy that look. And then there's a slight, I did want to point out, there's a slight concave style to the way the double diamond row is. It's not just flat. It's got a little bit, do you see there how it kind of has that scalloped effect? It's not just all in one level plane. That doesn't mean it's not going to sit comfortably against the neckline. It will. But it's got a little bit of that almost dimension to it, the way the diamonds are set. So $9.99 if you'd like it, a little giveaway there. I'm going to get ready. We're going to go ahead and start presenting the bracelet because the truth is this is going to be a little bit exotic and new and unique for us. So we're going to get into it. I want to give it a little bit of time here because this is truly something that I can honestly say you could watch for the next 5 years, 10 years, what have you, and probably not see a bracelet like what we're going to have. So let me know if you like this one, $9.99. I'm going to go ahead and get ready. We're going to set up this gorgeous 14 karat gold bracelet. And I would have normally, we would love to do 18 karat, but remember, this is some of the most premier diamond weight you can get. So we're going to opt for 14 karat gold for the strength of it. Remember that 14 karat gold is actually quite a bit stronger than 18K. The more purity you have in gold is great. It makes it valuable, but also it makes it softer. So we had to make sure that with the way that these diamonds are set here, and I'm just kind of going to scroll it here or actually like turn it a little bit. Let me see if I can get it to face up where you can see 2 rows at one time here really well, because I want you to see the consistency of these diamonds and also the inside and the way it's set. But this is truly remarkable. And if you ever, and I know this is going to be a bit of an investment piece, as any tennis bracelet is if you're shopping diamonds. The difference being that we're not just shopping diamonds, we're shopping VS diamonds. That's not new here. A lot of you going, yeah, I've heard that before, VS diamonds. But this is different, and we're talking about a whole nother level up. Welcome to our show. We're right near the bottom of the hour. We're at that halfway point of the show on our Wednesday night. I could not be more excited to bring this to you. It has been about, I don't know, 6 or 7 months. I've lost track of time. It has taken so many months to create this bracelet for you. I am thrilled it's here. It is item number 883. This is brand new tonight. I would have preferred to given you a heads up for weeks in advance that this was coming. Didn't have that luxury, but here it is. We've waited long enough, so we're going to get to it. It is 6 carats 94 in diamonds. That's the largest carat weight I have. Besides, there's one round brilliant bracelet that's got 12.5 carats in diamonds, but it's $35,000. That's not going to change. So that's a little, it's a little steep for our shoppers, right? What I have tonight is a 6 carat 94 princess cuts. Before you think, oh, that sounds nice, princess cuts. They're princess. What does that mean? It means we're getting the brilliance of a round brilliant in a squared off shape. It's the newest new classic, if you will, of a cut in a diamond. It's not been around forever. It's not been around all that long compared to the other classic cuts like rounds and pear and oval and all of those. But it is super popular, but it's also really expensive. And it's really expensive, obviously, when you're getting a VS quality as we're giving you here. What makes this so unique is the fact that you can do also, besides a totally different look that just immediately reads as brilliant and bright, but also smooth and silky seamless, that gives you the opportunity, because they are all squared off, it gives you the opportunity to set them in different ways. Now, if you had multiple rows setting together, they would be invisibly set. This bracelet is meant to be a tennis bracelet style. So you have one sleek, seamless row, and they're all set in a channel, essentially. But because it's a bracelet, it's got to wrap around your wrist, and it's got to have that fluid, slinky movement, every single diamond is set in its own border of gold. Think of it like a housing, or a fortress, rather, of mirror finishing in that gold border, top and bottom. Now, it's just on the top and the bottom, because the sides, remember, when it's all together, we want to see nothing but that beautiful just river of diamonds. So you're getting these princess cuts set in this way that you would not normally be able to do. You wouldn't do that with any other shape, rounds, ovals, or otherwise. You need to have this cut. And as a result, let me tell you something, it looks incredible because you get that solid, sleek, seamless look. But it feels incredible as well, because you know how most diamond tennis bracelets are rounds? They're classic, but the rounds are prong set. Therefore, you have 4 prongs hanging onto every stone, and there's a sharpness about it. There's an edge, 4 edges really. This is completely smooth like silk, like butter, because there's not a prong in it. They're stable, they're securely set, you got that right, but there's not a prong. So also for fabric, sleeves, practicality, all of that, you've got the most wearable, easy styling, because you cannot, there's no scratching, there's no catching, there's no nothing. So there's that practical element, but then there's that beautiful element that just looks, everything just shines. The gold borders of the setting there shine. They have their own mirror finishing. They shine just like the diamonds do. It's remarkable. It's our only one like it. It's $694, which is bigger than the largest tennis bracelet we usually bring out is a, what is that, 522? Or is it a 622? 622. 622. So this is getting you even more diamond weight in that princess cut variety. Insert closure, solid one side to the other, 7-inch style here. Let's take a look. White gold, yellow gold, your option. I have all the breakdown, by the way. 65 individual stones in the 7-inch. They are 10 points each. Just about. So here's what we've got for you. I've got the value of a lifetime. Look at that inside, how it's set from the inside. Look at that finishing. And yet, even when it's curved like it is, do you see any gap or any space between those stones? Listen, I know a tennis bracelet is never going to be inexpensive if you're getting diamonds. 7 inches all the way around your wrist. It's never going to be inexpensive. That's why you need to come here, right? Because I'll tell you right now, we talk about $25,000 a carat on basic diamonds. That's for little accent round brilliance. Princess cuts that are big individual center stones like this, they're a different deal. $100,000 carat without even trying. So then you're spending $700,000. I don't know how many people have $700,000 to spend on one piece of jewelry, but I do know this. We're going to bring you the value of a lifetime. If you want to own it, here's your chance. I'm going to show it to you on the wrist here so you can see the size and the scale, which I still think is going to be wearable every day for most of us. It's got that great insert closure. It's got a fold under style. That's really important. We don't do figure eights on a style like this because we want to maintain how silk can seamlessly and how slinky and smooth it is. So here's what we do. We have the insert closure, which you see that one side is going to pop into the other side just like so. Do you see that little notch there? You're going, well, that sticks out. That's actually your safety catch. What you're going to do is once you have one side inserted into the other, well, obviously you're going to have that continuous diamond, but then that's your safety catch. And what that does is easily folds underneath the bracelet. It's really easy to do. And then that's what locks it. So when you actually have it latched, I'm going to show you what this looks like up close. You latch it together, You fold that safety catch under, and this is what it looks like as a result. And the only thing, this is what you're going to do. This is that safety security bar right there. You're going to unlatch it by basically taking that off. You just kind of give it a little push. That's your little button to release it. Because once this is undone, it's still locked. That's where you see that seamless nature. That's the little button that's going to release it. So that's the only way you know that that's where it clasps together. That's the only indicator right there. And other than that, it's going to be that sleek, seamless style that you have going all the way around, like you see right here. And do you see that? No matter how I move it, slinky, seamless, beautiful, just that fluid, kind of like liquid gold, like liquid diamonds. It's amazing. We have white gold or yellow gold. I only have the one in the yellow gold. So again, if you want white gold, we would take those stones out, transfer them over, but it's going to be a huge value. This came out to be $19,999. We know that's a little steep for what we typically see our jewelry at, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to discount it for this big Wednesday night. Hope you are ready, and again, call us if you love it, because this is going to go a lot lower than $20,000. Just can't do that. You know, these are the pieces. We look at how long it took to create it, develop it, get enough stones together to make 1 7-inch style. If you need a little bit longer, we can probably expand it for you. I think we put aside a couple more stones so we could make it another 1/2 inch or so for a little extra if you need be. So if you need a 7.5 or even up to an 8, just let your operator know. We'll help you with that, but it's not even $9,999. This is really crazy because, again, these are not my rules. I wish I was in charge of the diamond pricing of the world. I'm not. And really, again, it's a ever fluid market that is ever changing, and it's only going one direction, and that is up. So when you have one of the best of in diamonds, like this is, you run with it, especially when you see a deal like this is. This is a deal. It's going to be priced like we price everything here, which is really fantastic. Better than wholesale even, so you don't have to pay more. Instead of $9,000, $8,000, guess what it is? It's not even $79.99 for nearly 7 carats, all the best of the best, VS princess cut stones, and you're not paying $79.99. This is unheard of. And check out those prices anywhere and everywhere else, you'll be amazed. If it's been a minute since you've been in a jewelry store, I advise, don't even go, call. Just call them, ask and see what diamonds, regular SI stones. Where are you going to get VS princess cuts? I don't know. But you would have to spend in the hundreds of thousands of dollars to do it. We're going to make it better than $79.99, first caller only. Take a look at it. It's amazing. It's not even $79. This is that value. Let's make it yours. It's going to be $6,999 only for the princess cut tennis bracelet you see there. And if you want it in white gold, no problem. I can do that as well. We just, again, I had the request to put it in the yellow gold to start. Did anybody get one of these? So again, this is what it's all about. $69.99. I'll try it on the wrist one more time here. Again, really easy to do that little hidden clasp closure. That's really simple. Here's what it looks like on, just to show you from a distance away the size perspective there and what that's going to look like, and then how this is set. That's your profile view. So you can see there how much of that mirror finish gold you have and how it's completely seamless, and that's the back. So you can see there how that's made, and yet look at this. Totally 100% fluid, solid, seamless, just never kinks, never, you know, that's what's just amazing. I mean, when you look at how that looks from a distance and how solid that is, and yet, look at that, still maintains that solid kind of squared off basket work when you have it moving and turning across the wrist. So sounds like that one may be gone. Let's move on to our big turquoise piece that's coming up. And this is it. We've got a huge Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and then look what we did. We've had so much turquoise over the years. It's fun to really make something a little different, and this is it. And this was such a high-end stone, being a 7-carat 01. We thought on 7571, we thought what we'd do is actually bring it to you with yellow diamonds, because it's such an important stone on its own, being a 7-carat 01. Let's add not just yellow diamonds, big individual yellow diamonds to go along with it. So you have all of that happening, and yet, well, let's come in a little closer, because this is not a bracelet, it's a ring, and you've got the tapered prongs there, and you've got those big sections. It's actually going to be, let me show you, really large individual size yellow diamonds, 3 on this side, 3 on that side as well. Almost looks like a trillion cut at first glance. And that's our turquoise. You know what I'm going to do. We've had that really beautiful, important bracelet. We've had some really high-end museum pieces like the opal. Did anybody get the golden pearl pendant, by the way? Yeah, did we get somebody who took, oh, thank you so much. So here's what we're gonna do on the Sleeping Beauty because I like a giveaway every now and then. I like to surprise and shock every now and then. Hopefully we do it a lot with our pricing. I'm gonna make this really simple. I wanna help you own something. And I'm a believer in turquoise, you guys know that. From a standpoint of what are you gonna get that you're gonna wear the heck out of, that you're gonna one day, probably years from now, say, you know what? There are pieces, and we're all, I think we all know of pieces like this, and whether it's clothing, whether it's jewelry, whether it's any kind of accessory, there are pieces we spend a fortune on that we probably don't wear all that often. Isn't that the way it always seems to be as women especially? Like the pieces that we might have to spend the most on are the pieces that are, whether it's a special occasion gown for that one. I did that once. Not so long ago, and I went to a wedding, and it was a big wedding, and I knew, you know, there's going to be a lot of photography there, and I splurged on this dress. I wore it once. I feel like I can never wear it again because it's been photographed to death. That I look back and I go, why did I do that? I mean, yeah, it felt good, looked good at the time, but why did I do that? So much money for something I wore once. There are things like that where whether it's a handbag, a pair of shoes, an outfit, a gown, a piece of jewelry, where sometimes the pieces we spend the most on are the ones we're really wearing the least. And then there are those opposite occasions, like I think this ring falls into this category, where you're gonna look back when you wear it almost every day for years and years and years, you're gonna go, I paid how little, I didn't even have to pay that much for that ring, and I'm wearing it like crazy. Because it's hard not to wear when it goes with everything and it looks fantastic, and then you're getting 1,000,001 compliments every day because it's bold and beautiful and different. And people who know turquoise know Sleeping Beauty a mile away because it's so obvious. Most turquoise has all that natural matrix, right? All that veining that we're used to, that I'm not here to tell you that's not pretty. I think it's pretty no matter what. But that's your typical basic turquoise that everybody has. And it's got all that matrix that you have to kind of look past. This is that couture level, Sleeping Beauty, mined out, mine's closed, best of, and you get a huge size. And yeah, it's supposed to be $49.99. I don't want to do that. I'm such a believer, and yes, you might have turquoise already, and you might think, I'm all set, I'm good. But do you have one with yellow diamonds? And if you're thinking, yeah, that's new, but do I want to spend $5,000 just to get one with yellow diamonds? That's where I'm here to help make this a reality and a total possibility without having to spend a bunch. And for those of you letting all your past knowledge of jewelry and pricing and where everything should be, let's get that out of our heads right now because this is meant to shock everybody. It's simple and easy, 701 yellow diamonds. All I gotta do is price it like it's nothing. And that's gonna get it out the door. That's all we gotta do here. So call me early because this might be a little bit unexpected. That's the goal. I want to make sure there's nothing holding you back, and especially, well, you got to see it on so that doesn't hold you back, so you know exactly what to expect here. Isn't this amazing? Big size, great yellow diamonds with it. Nobody's on the phone lines. Has a lot to do with $49.99, doesn't it? Yellow gold, I would say leave it. You don't have to. Those yellow diamonds on the sides are strong enough in their saturation. If you want to put it in white gold, I don't think that's going to be a problem. I don't think that's going to take away from the yellow diamonds. Go ahead. You want to leave it in yellow. You want to get white, you want to get rose, go ahead. But I got nobody on the phone lines, and I'm going to have that change because you're not going to have to pay $49, $39, $29, $19.99. Okay, this is the largest turquoise we have in the inventory, and I still have nobody on the phone lines, and I know there's a delay, and we've just dropped it from $49 to $39 to $29 to $19.99, but I want to make sure it goes. And we only have about 18 minutes left in this hour, still got a wheel to show you, then we got the next top of the hour, it's going to be a Tanzanite deal, Ruby's still here, all of that and more coming your way, not to mention your requests if you have any. But this is not even good. I have nobody on the phone lines. Largest turquoise I have, Sleeping Beauty variety, clean, pure, beautiful. We're not talking about matrix. We're not talking about something that you can just go ahead and we can call up a vendor or a dealer and say, hey, can we have some more Sleeping Beauty? Oh, make it the big stones. Make it the 7-carat plusers. No such happenings. Because the mine is shut down and closed, I'm not even going to ask for $999 for a 701 with big yellow diamonds on the sides. It's not $999. That's when you know. We've had a couple high-end pieces here. Want to make sure we bring you on back. Bring you on back. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave me. We got an hour and 15 minutes, and you never know what's going to happen. This is not $9.99 because I'm still waiting. So take a look at it. Let's go. I'm going to see if we can get this out the door, Tony, and I think we can. I think we can, and I'm going to tell you right now, I bought a turquoise in yellow gold from a designer with a teeny tiny halo of white diamonds a billion years ago. I still wear it almost every day, and you know what? That thing cost me a fortune. And it's not this quality, and it doesn't have yellow diamonds, and yeah. But that was before I was new to the business. I was in the business, but I was new to it. I wasn't fully well-versed on values yet. I was really new to the business. You know what I'm going to do? Not even $9.99. Hold on. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. I should probably just leave well enough alone, because that's well enough, right? Don't you think? Should we make it even less just to make sure it goes? Oh, no, I don't need to. I'm going to anyways. You can't stop me from giving you the best value humanly possible. It's not going to be $9.99. Hold on. Come on now. If you haven't dialed in yet, you got to start dialing. Those are huge yellow diamonds. I didn't even touch on the fact that there's 28 points total. Well, they're only 6 stones. That means they're almost 5 points a piece. And it's not even $899. What? Hello, that band of gold by itself, just the gold, if you take away the turquoise, take away the yellow diamonds, that band of gold is worth a lot more than $899. You know it and I know it. We're going to change the gold, do whatever you want, but it's not even $899. What in the world? Let's make it $888. And we're going to just 60-second clock it, and that's that. And then we got more to get to. Wow. $888 on a set. How many times have we seen in the past a 2-3-carat turquoise go for more with white diamonds? This is $888. Those are huge individual yellow diamonds. This is the one you try. Should I tell you what I spent? It was at Yerman. Okay, I'll say it. It was at Yerman. I love his stuff. Love the stuff. It's my turquoise, and I wear it. So it was I've been wearing it for 20 plus years. So it was so I probably got my money's worth. But I spent $6,500 20 years ago on a turquoise with, I think it has 20 points in diamonds. And they're white diamonds. This is individual, huge, round, brilliant yellow diamonds beside a 7-carat. Mine's not 7 carats. It is in 14-carat yellow gold. But it's nowhere near this quality or this size. And yet, that was 20 years ago, and it was $6,500 then. Gold was a lot less then. Everything was less then. So what is happening that's $888 today, and it's here? Not here. I don't know. We're going to find out. This should be gone. Should be. Tony, let's give it 60 final seconds. 60 final seconds, I'll figure out something else. Let's figure out what's next. Should it be the 2-carat diamond band? Should it be the big Tanzanite, top of the hour? Oh, yeah, we have a wheel. I forgot. We got the wheel. We got a wheel. Another set of 4. So let us know on this one. 45 seconds. I'm going to try it on one more time just to show you the size perspective. Look at that. The design of the ring goes side to side across the finger because, number one, the stone is so large. Number two, the yellow diamonds, the trio on each side creates that trillion shape that just allows it to be going side to side on the hand balanced. Now that's a buy. 7 years, I think that's the biggest buy I've had in turquoise by far. I don't even think there's a second place option that was close. Okay, so next up, we're going to show you a really important ruby piece. I do have a Tanzanite coming up at the top of the hour. Now, what did we see? Have we seen any Tanzanite yet? We saw the trillion. I've got a 714 pear shape coming up. It's a classic style. This will be coming up at the top of the hour. Whoa. look. Oh, we've got our Museum Reserve pear shape here finally. I've been waiting for this one to come out. So that's top of the hour. Gorgeous saturated pear shape, over 7 carats in size. We'll see that. We've got a quick wheel to show you. Turquoise. Let me know if anybody's taking that turquoise 7 carat. Oh, one with the big yellow diamonds. Okay, this is a very quick wheel. Just 4 pieces, all one of a kinds. We're going to include some opals, some pink diaspora, Mandarin, and a Windsor. The Windsor sapphires here, which is a dual color sapphire. Zoned to give you 2 colors. So I'm going to move aside and then we're going to show you. This is the pink diaspora. It's really more of a purple tone, I realize, but it's called pink diaspora out of the Afghan region. Here is that Windsor ruby sapphire combo, which is super cool. Only been one source in the world that's ever produced this zone type of sapphire ruby combo. So it's the crazy corundum out of Tanzania. It's called the Windsor Mine. We also have this big opal here. So there's your, my goodness, the messiest wheel here. There's our Windsor. Do you see how the pattern is really, let me try to see if we can get the right angle to show you the pattern here. It's a really ruby red base, and then it's got this purple blue color. That's a cool piece. And then we've got, is this a green-based opal? Sure is. Black opal out of Australia, but it's got a green base color to it. And then we have a Mandarin garnet. And the Mandarin garnet is probably going to go in the very front here because, well, it's a pear-shaped stone, and those are really important bezel set diamonds beside it. So this is our quick little wheel of 4. All one of a kinds, 1 gold restriction, it would be the opal. The black opal, the 308's got to stay in the white gold. It's right here. It's all finished on the inside. That's got that green base. It's still giving you blues and reds and even a little bit of golden, but that's a 308 black opal. Here's the Mandarin garnet, which is going to be our 621 pear-shaped Mandarin garnet. Those are yellow diamonds on the side. So 2 yellow diamonds bezel set on each side, 4 in total. Here's the Windsor sapphire. That Windsor is going to be a 178, so it's a big stone. These usually are 1 carat and below. That's a nearly 2 carat. And then we have the pink diaspora out of the Afghan region, which is our cushion cut square, 1.5 carat cushion with 57 points in diamonds. That's in 2-tone gold, yellow, and white. So all one of a kinds. Change, like I said, anything on the gold color. Even the diaspora, apparently you can. I would recommend leaving that the way it is. I think it's a really nice designer touch there. This is the one that's restricted to the white gold only. And we only have 10 minutes now till our last hour begins. Here's the big Mandarin. There's the Windsor. There's that fabulous pink diaspora. Any one of these 4 you'd like. All the same price. Bringing them down. They started at $49.99 and more. The Windsor actually started at $79.99. The Mandarin was even more. Gosh, these are big time pieces. $49.99 was the lowest price. So that's the lowest common denominator of any of the 4 up there. Doesn't matter one bit. All that matters is tonight we sell all 4. So this is how we do it. This is just about to make it easy, affordable. If you have a favorite up there, call us early. You know how that works. We don't want you waiting because they will sell immediately when you see that kind of discount come down. This is how easy this is. When you start dropping prices on some of the rarer, finer pieces out there, it is not going to be that piece that lasts. And that's the whole point of these wheels. They're must-goes. So instead of being $49, $39, $29, or $19.99, and I've got carat weights to recap, and we'll try them on as you ask about them, but they're not even $19.99. This is so good already. And remember, that Windsor is almost 2 carats. So one of the few that we ever brought out of this rare collection in that nearly 2 carat size. Then you've got that really special ultra purple pink diaspora pleochroic stone. The opal's huge. That's over 3 carats in that opal. The only green-based opal we have, and they're not 19 or 18 or $17.99. This is getting better. This is really what it's all about. If you have a favorite up there, you want to dial in quickly because that's not even where we're stopping. And there's nothing wrong with $17.99 or $17.77. That's really good too. We've got all 4 pieces. They've all got to go. Let's make it easy here right now. They're not even $1,699. Our phone lines are starting to get really busy, and you know why. We're in jewelry giveaway mode. We are ready to make these all sell out. That's the whole point. We are busy, guys. Let's make it even better than $16.99. Pick your favorite. We'll make them only $1,599 only. Just let me know which one you like. You're first, Sean. Which one do you like? And then we'll try it on. Which one? Opal? Okay, so opal, and I do want to show you the finishing on the inside. That's white gold only, so solid all the way through. And it's got these almost like, it's like a semi-bezel of pave around it. I'll show it to you on the hand here so you can get a perspective on the size. That's a gents or ladies piece, I believe. That's total unisex styling there on that opal. That would be the 308. And then it has an 18-point diamond weight around it. Stays in the white gold. Sean, let me know if you've got that one. One only throughout this wheel. And then let me know what other requests you have off the wheel so we can give you all the details and try them on. And give you one last look at that $15.99 price tag. Look at what this opal does. Plenty of reds coming through. Still a little more shy here on camera than it will be in person. So do keep that in mind. Even though it's got a little deeper, darker base color to begin with. Thank you. The opal's gone. It's still going to come alive even more so when you see it in person. Only 3 remaining now. So we'll take a look. There's that pink diaspora with a lot of purple to it. There's the big, remember that Mandarin's a 621. So it's a huge Mandarin garnet. We do have this Windsor Tanzanian zoned ruby sapphire combo there. Looking good. 30 seconds left, and then we got to go. Top of the hour is about 6 minutes away. We're going to bring out that big Museum Reserve 714 Blue Wing, Black D. And then last hour flies by. So we've got something special coming up also. Aqua's here. We've got an aqua. We've got a mahenge. Ruby's here in a bridge. That's kind of fun. Don't usually see ruby in a bridge without it being about $7,000. Look at what we have here. Ooh, high clarity crystalline ruby coming up as well. And you name it, we got it. So if you have requests, get those in too. We'd be happy to bring out whatever you'd like to see tonight. You guys want to see a diamond look-alike, but not synthetic, not simulated, but truly would pass for a diamond. Truly would, but still in all natural rare stone. This is what I'm talking about. And the rainbows coming through. Wow, this is good. So Mandarin, Windsor, and the fabulous pink diaspora are still here if you'd like them. I'm going to keep moving because we got to show you this. It's 818 is the item number. This is a really, really cool ring. First of all, do you see those rainbow colors? If you thought that was maybe some of the Mandarin or some of the pink diaspora kind of reflecting into this colorless stone, no. That is the Asher cut colorless zircon happening. It's coming through. Look at all of these amazing colors you have off of an Asher cut stone. It's amazing. And it's also going to be, it needs polishing like every single piece does tonight. 3 carats 24 is the size, 23 points in diamond weight. Here it is. Let me go ahead and show you what the side detail looks like. We'll try it on for you. I've got an easy price tag. And we don't see a lot of the colorless zircons. Even tonight, we've seen blue zircons, a couple of them. We've seen the golden zircon. When it comes to the colorless variety, it's double refractive. So again, diamonds are only singly refractive, but it looks for the world like a diamond. An Asher cut diamond is one of the more expensive cuts you can get in a diamond. So nice to have that here as well, even though, again, it is a zircon. Zircon is not zirconia. Zirconia indicates a man-made stone. This is a natural stone from the earth. So do keep that in mind. And we're going to blow it out right now and just see if anybody wants that zircon and that Asher cut. I love the way these kind of loops of pave and detailed open work come up and meet with the sides of that Asher cut. White, yellow, rose gold. So you're also making the decision there. And blues, purples, greens, all the different colors of the rainbow coming from that stone. And we're going to send it out right now, $900. Not, you know what, forget about $999. We've tried that price a few times and a few pieces are still here. I'm not even doing $999 or $888 or $777. I'm telling you, we're going to get this to that level where it's a try me price, where you can just try it if you like it. Try it to see what it's all about. Try it, see if you want that. Maybe that's, you know, people always are, I get it. There's a need for this in the industry where a lot of people are offering synthetic and simulated man-made lab-grown stones because they're saying, get it as your alternative wedding ring, right? Your wedding set that when you go on vacation, you take that. So you don't, you know, you leave your valuable jewelry at home so that nothing happens in the hotel room and you don't lose it and you don't, you know, you're not swimming in the ocean and you look down and your ring is gone, right? That's the kind of thing that is, there's definitely a need for that, I think, with a lot of ladies who have jewelry. But you can spend a lot of money on stones that have absolutely no actual value, or you can spend on something that actually has actual value and is a real, genuine, rare stone. It's a genuine stone. It's a little more unique. You don't find them anywhere else. And we're not even asking $777, and we're busy on the phone lines already. Remember, this is a style you can do in the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold, completely up to you, but it's not even $777. It is $699 so that you can try it, but remember, you're still getting it in solid 14-karat gold, whichever gold color choice that is for you, and you're getting it in your size, so there's no extra added anything else, because if you shop any of those other aforementioned pieces, you're usually only shopping a full size or a size 7, and then you're responsible for sizing it on your own. Well, this is where it's sized for you, and it's $699 only. So that should make it, hopefully, again, to that level where you can try it and experience something that you may not already have. Maybe it's going to come in handy to be that, designer style that you wear in lieu of a diamond, or maybe it's going to be the diamond ring that's not a diamond ring, and that's what you're going to get engaged with, or that's what you're going to wear every day, because you don't have the price built in. Listen, if it's a 324 diamond, let me tell you something, there is no $699 price tag on a 3-carat 24 diamond. It's just not going to happen. I don't care if you're willing to go to the lowest quality out there, commercial grade. You're not finding a 324 diamond, or, this is the sad part, even those man-made diamonds, those lab-grown diamonds, you would never get a 324 lab-grown diamond for $699 either. And that's the reality of the world. So this is the way to shop it. It's a natural stone. It is giving you that diamond-like look in an exotic cut with diamonds on the sides that are VS, and you're spending $699. So that is a huge value. We've got top of the hour here. We've got that big, big, big blue wing coming up. For the top of the hour, that'll be $9794. So really good time to shop that zircon Asher cutting. If you have any requests for our last hour, we're about 30 seconds away from kicking off final hour here of our Wednesday. So any requests you have, or better yet, if there's something we can recap from earlier in the show that you're still thinking about, if it's still here, we'll be happy to recap that for you. And let's talk a little bit about our top of the hour, which is our big blue wing. Only had one so far tonight. It was the trillion cut. It was gone instantly. We're going to bring out an even larger stone, but in a museum reserve pear shape. Oh, this is what we've been waiting for. Look at this pear shape. And it's huge. I don't know. Every time I see this mounting, I think that stone is larger. It's a 714, which, don't get me wrong, that is a good significant size. But doesn't it look larger? Wait to see it on the hand. Yes, Jason, go ahead. Yes, here's the white zircon, or again, you can call it white zircon, clear zircon, silver zircon, or colorless zircon. Call it any of the above, or any of the aforementioned, I should say. But here it is on the hand again for you. So there's the I'll call it a white zircon, clear zircon, colorless zircon, whatever you want to call it. Asher cut 324, 23 points in the diamonds, any gold. That's what the Asher cut looks like. I know these are all a little bit big on me, but there it is. Just, so you can really see that face up and watch those. Even right there, certain step facets look like this blue purple. Others look more yellow, golden, orange. Reds are coming through as well. That is our $699 zircon ring right there. And just one last look at it. Did you get a zircon? I'm sorry, who was it? Oh, yeah? Does that help your color out, Jason? Okay, good. Let's move to our Tanzanite. Let's get to it. This is brand new tonight, Museum Reserve, item number 9794. And suddenly, let me remind you all that it is the top of the hour. I'm going to welcome everybody to the show. We're awfully glad you're with us tonight. If you'd like that zircon, $699. Try it. You will love it. No matter how you're wearing it or choosing to wear it or what occasion it marks or what have you, it's a great piece. We're going to talk Tanzanite. Welcome to the show. We're in our last hour here tonight for our Wednesday. We are live from Los Angeles. Lauren Blair, TVON. Awfully glad you're with us to see this Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve. 714. Even that trillion we had earlier was what? It was about a 681. This one's even larger. Come on over and take a look. And then, of course, it's that signature mounting we love. Modified, of course. Usually the signature mounting is just for an oval. This is modified for the pear shape that is really big. I'm telling you, wait till you see this on the hand. It looks larger than 7 carats 14, doesn't it? And so you also get a carat 50 of diamond weight. And all of that set in gold, of course, your choice in gold color, finished on the inside, which is really a necessity on a bigger piece like this. And what a value coming your way. Let's try it on so you can see the size. And this is what I'm finding is so remarkable about this piece. Here's all your inside under gallery finishing detail there throughout the inside. There's that side. Look at that beautiful, heavier, wider band leading up to this really, really special, of course, pear shapes, elongated stones anyways, so extremely flattering on the hand, but you get this incredible look that it gives, and that's an entire halo in diamonds that starts your 1.5 carat in diamond weight that just continues down either side of the ring. That's what it looks like on. This for the world, and you know, when you're around jewelry a lot, I know you guys see a lot of it here on TV and elsewhere, doesn't that just read like a 9 or 10 carat stone? And that's of some value, added value, because a 9 carat should be more. A 10 carat would be more than a 7 carat. So if you wanted to get into those bigger carat weights, this is the way you can without having to spend more. 1.5 carat in diamond weight, solid gold as well. So when this was, it looks like, gosh, was this actually making a brief appearance? It looks like I actually had it for $99.99. Well, you know, the Museum Reserve pieces have had that reputation of they all start at $99.99. And then usually we try to figure out a way around it. That's exactly what I'm going to do right now. But if you love it, you want to call on the early side because this is not going to last. Nothing really has lasted too long here as far as these really big to-do, big important pieces. And you know, it's because one thing, we're marking them down. Keeping that whole sale we started over the weekend, keeping it going even as we celebrate brand new on this Wednesday. But I got to make this more interesting. I think, if I'm not mistaken, did we actually have this? I think we did. We actually had this up for auction at one point in time. Did we not do this for $5,500 to open, but we did not get the open? Because that's what I'm recalling. And it looks a little bit like from these notes that maybe that was indeed the case. Skip over $5,500. I'm still got to auction it because that's the only way to do this. And if we, and you never know, maybe today's just a different day and maybe we should try that $5,500 open again. But considering we've already done that, I'll tell you what I'm going to do instead. We're going to sacrifice it. And now I know we're in the last hour now of our Wednesday, so anything goes, right? We've been doing some incredible values all night long. 2 hours, 5 minutes, incredible values on some really high-end jewelry. I mean, color change Sphenes and gorgeous, gorgeous zircons and really important diamond bracelets. But now we're ready. It's not 55, it's not 5,000. We need Tanzanite in our lives. And if you don't have one yet, the window is closing. There's a very, 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 very small amount. This is why Museum Reserve is even coming out, because there's still a demand, but most everything gone. So we're having to literally pull from exactly what it sounds like, the stones that were reserved 4.5 years ago as the very best of the best from the entire collection to go on display in museums. Because museums should have the best, right? And whatever Tanzanite museums have, well, that may have been the best available at the time, but since Blue Wing Block D has existed here with us exclusively, we need, or at least the theory was, we had to have stones set aside to loan those out to museums so that museums could also, just like you and I, could experience the best. You and I have been able to do it through TVON. TVON has made that accessible and plausible to do, but we've felt an obligation, like museums need to have the best of the best. And if they don't have Blue Wing Block D, guess what? They're not actually displaying the literal best quality of Tanzanite. So here's how we're going to do this. Instead of 5, I got nobody on this one. It's got red galore, really some of our strongest, best reds in this amazing pear-shaped stone, 714 in the size. You know what? We're going to do better than even 45. Better than 4,000. Let's try this. $3,500 to open on a 7-carat 14. And we cannot neglect or ignore that 1.5 carat in diamonds because there's a lot of diamond weight there and a lot of gold. So how about this? 3,500, 60 seconds to get it started, and a really important value just waiting to be had, waiting to be enjoyed, and waiting to go on your hand and be that super, super, super deluxe, gorgeous piece. But 50 seconds already taken down, and you know what? We have no open yet, nobody considering, nobody on the phone line. So this is a little bit wild here, but here's what we've got to do. 35, we got to make sure it goes out the door. We're going to make this a really, really crazy opportunity, and if you don't have a pear shape yet, maybe you want to get in that 7-carat-ish size, this is the way to do it. We're not even going to ask for 35. We're going to stop the clock. We're going to put a pause on the clock, and we're going to start over with a different open, a new open, a better open, a lower open, to make sure that it goes, because I can't leave anything here tonight. And we only have 53 minutes now to get everything out the door. So instead of 35, instead of $34 or $33 or $32 or $3,100, and you're still looking at that same gorgeous 714, looking like a 9 or 10. Carat-and-a-half in VS diamonds, any gold you want, lots of gold. $3,000 to start. And I'll do a $10 increment as well, just because here we are now in the last hour. So this means it's got to be even more interesting, and we got to make sure everybody's got a chance. $3,000 to open, 714 stone, beautiful, heavier gold weight diamond mounting the whole thing, and now we can run that 60-second clock again and see if we've gotten open at $3,000 only. And think about it, this is 714, but with a lot of diamond weight. So huge value there. And we do have that ruby. I know a lot of you were asking, because I flashed that ruby and that bridge. A lot of you have been asking, that's coming up next. We're not going to wait any longer. I'll bring that ruby out next for you. Have another great wheel coming up that includes a bypass of yellow diamond rings, has a big emerald that you've admired, a big mandarin and a bridge. We're going to bring another wheel in this hour as well. Okay, no open. 24 seconds. Hope everybody's just got a Tanzanite already. I hope that's the fact, because just at this point we're so limited in what we have, what we will have going forward, all of that. So we really want to make sure, if you don't have one yet, if this is what you've been looking for, that size range is appealing, these are the moments to take advantage of that. Let's move along. No open on that one. Let's get to the ruby. So the ruby, crystalline, gemmy, 64 point out of Burma. And this is the same bridge we see with some of the most extraordinary stones. You know, the last time I had this bridge, it was with Paraíba. You probably don't remember, because I didn't show it, because it was $24,000. This mounting with a 65-point Paraíba. I'm not kidding. This is one of those mountings we use with yellow diamonds. I've had it with fawn diamond, Paraíba, alexandrite. All those stones I'm mentioning are some of the most important and rare stones this world has to offer us. And here it is now with arguably one of the most important and recognizable stones, which is going to be a ruby, but this is out of Burma. 64 points, item number 748. It is our 64 pointer, and yes, that is the 82-point diamond bridge mounting. And I know it's last hour on a weeknight, and you know, having to be here 3 times a week on the weeknights, late night, I got to tell you, wild things have to happen. So here's what I'm going to do. I've got a rubies, by the way, July's birthstone, which we are really getting close to June. June is pearl and alexandrite. July is all about the ruby. Ruby is a stone that is such a beauty and classic that, think about it, the color of love, the color of life. We need to have rubies. And not everybody's going to have a ruby out there, because rubies are a little bit tougher to get, especially if you value quality. If you're somebody who strives to get quality, you're not willing to just accept whatever stone because it is what it is. You want quality. In this case, you want a size, you want clarity, you want origin. All of that is important. Here's what I'm going to do. We have nobody on the phone lines on the Tanzanite. Here we are. It's like magically, it's like our feed shuts off in the last hour sometimes of these weeknights. And I have to figure out ways to combat that, because we're still spending a lot of money on that airtime. So we got to find a way to move some jewelry. And here's what I've got. I have got a $39.99 ruby. The bridge that houses some of the most important stones we've ever seen here. Here's what I'm going to do instead, just to make sure that we keep you for the next 45, 50 minutes, and better yet, we got to get this one out first. So instead of starting at even $3,000, I'm not going to even worry about an auction with an open. I'm going to let you auction it for whatever you want to pay. I'm going to start at zero, nothing. We are going to have no reserve on this auction, 0. And let me tell you something, just pearls and rubies are some of the tougher stones to really, for whatever reason. I touched on this earlier with pearls, rubies right up there. It's a tougher stone because I think a lot of people are used to seeing other rubies, and they're a lot more affordable. When you get into ruby from Burma, it's a different animal. I'm starting at 0. So what does this mean? We've got Burma, we've got clarity, we've got glow, we've got the blue-red color. We've got it clean as can be. 82 points set in solid gold, and there's no reserve, and it's $100 increments. So at this point of the evening, this is where, okay, I better just move on real quick because you know what? I probably am going to get one bidder after 2 minutes, and we're probably going to have to sell it at $100. And that would be problematic. But here's the thing. I don't have any bidders. There's literally not a bidder on the line. And we're looking for $100. Tony, turn that feed back on. Come on, we got to turn the broadcast back on. Because we got to get $100 for this, at least, right? It's up to you guys, but we have nobody on the phone lines. There's no reserve. So theoretically, you could come in here and give me a $100 bid. And let me tell you, it's a Wednesday night and it's late somewhere across the country. And you know what? A lot of people did go to Betty Bye. So you might not have a lot of competition and you can steal jewelry at the end of the night. And we're looking for $100. Do we have it? $100 we got. We have $100, $200 we have. $300, no reserve. Whatever goes for it goes for it. It's a $4,000 TVON ring tonight. I'm supposed to get $4 grand. We're at 400 now. 400 instead of 4,000, sign me up. I wish I could bid. I can't bid. I can't bid. You guys can bid. I can't. That is shopping at its best. And did you ever try walk into a jewelry store and you just telling them what you want to pay? It's never worked. 500 we have? 500. Will's got 500 over here. Operators, just yell out your bids so I can hear you. 600? Thank you. We have 600. Did Justice call it? Looking for 7 or more? 700 now. Sean's got 7. 700. 800. Will's back at 8. Will's got 8 already. We need 9 now. Yeah. Uh-oh. 900 we have. Sean's at $900. $900 we have. Whoa. Where's everybody going? No, 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 no. You know what? I won't end the auction until we get everyone through on the phone lines. I still see, actually we have everyone through. We are at 900, by the way. We are at 9. It's Sean at 9. I heard 900 from Sean, so we are at 900. But I haven't heard anything since. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I gotta stop doing this. For the health of my career, I have got to stop doing these late night, zero to start, no reserve auctions. I have got to. But you guys love them. And I see why. Because somebody is going to own this $4,000 ruby ring. Well, right now, it's at $900. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes. I still have to give you like a final call, final warning. I have done something wrong. This can't just be as simple as it's late night. That can't be what's happening here. This has got to be, did I leave anything out? 64-point ruby, 82 points in diamonds. Bridge mounting. The bridge mounting that houses some of our best of the best of the best of the best. And we're at $900. All right, we're going to 2-minute clock it and we're going to sell it. This is unheard of. You could take out the ruby, 3/4 or 2/3 of a carat ruby almost. Clean though. Who cares about the carat weight when it's that clean and crystalline and gemmy and bright? It's that pure Burma red, which is going to be that blue red. So blue's the secondary hue. Obviously, it's still a red color, but it's got that secondary blue. We're at 900. I have no other bidders. Oh my goodness. 2-minute clock and we sell it. Good luck. Take a look. Last chance. I don't know. I don't know. Yes. Do we have anybody verifying? Let's try. Did I not even try this on? That's it. I didn't try it on. I must have. Don't tell me I didn't try it on. That would explain this. That would explain everything. Hold on. Got a fingerprint too? Okay, now I feel like I'm having an epiphany here. But we can resolve this, but we only have now like, yikes, 95 seconds left to go in the auction entirely. Last call. This is not a $900 ring. Hey, it's not a $1,000 ring either. You know that. It's a $4,000 ring. $4 grand tonight on the bag I'm supposed to get. Instead, we're at $900. All because of my foolishness and all this stuff going on. Just the desire to get the phones to ring here at the end of the night. And here we go. Now poised to give a ruby away. And if you think we paid anything, guys, seriously, if you think that this cost us less than $900 to make, whoo, take a look at the gold world. Last time I checked gold, it was $2,080 an ounce. $2,080 an ounce. VS diamonds, well, you got 82 points of those. A beautiful Burma private collection, clean crystal and blue red ruby. And we're stuck at $900. What have I done? Anybody else want to jump in? Anybody? Anybody? Last call. We have 25 seconds left, and then it's going to be sold. This is not a time to wait. Anybody thinking about it? Jason, you verifying on this one? Verifying? Anybody verifying? Tell me if you're verifying. Tell me, because we got 14 seconds till I have to sell it. Oh my goodness, this is not what I had in mind. Not what I was thinking was going to happen, I'll be honest, yeah. Oh, the blue wing, the 714? Okay, do you want me to, when you say interested, do you think we should bring it back out for auction, or what do you want to do? 9794, yeah, Yeah, that's it, yeah. Oh, sorry, I was seeing the carat weight, you were saying the item number? All right. We'll bring it back out. Do you want to keep them on the line, and then we'll just bring it back out, Tim, right after this. You got it. Do we have $1,000? Operators, talk to me. Talk to me. We're bringing the Tanzanite back out, Tony. We're going to bring the 714 back out. We might have an open. We might. This one, do we have $1,000? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. But we're going to bring that big blue wing back out to play. Take a look at this. Yeah. 9794. Oh, there it is again. Should we zoom back? 714, carat and a half in diamonds. So this is going to be, oh yeah, we're revisiting. Now, Tim, when you said they were interested, did you want to start at $3,000? Okay, yeah, ask them. Because that's, yeah, it's kind of what we got to do here. It was supposed to be a lot more. We got the $99.99 price tag. We had the, yeah. Do you want to start it? All right. So who's your bidder there? We've got the open at $3,000. It's an auction revisit. Christine. Now, is that our, she's on the line. Is that our own Christine dialing in? Because I can't do that. So if I can't do that, she can't do that. She's back from the big city. Listen, if anybody knows a great price on jewelry, I mean, she's in a big city like we're in a big city. She came back from New York. She knows what Tanzanites that, by the way, don't have this color should be going for. She'll probably just take it right back to New York City in a couple of months and sell it, and someone's going to get the best deal ever, and she's going to make a huge profit and retire. Or at least take a year off, something like that. But no, it's a shopper. It's not our operator, it's a shopper. We have $3,000, so this is a little auction revisit. I know we just saw it a few minutes ago. If you just tuned in for the last hour, here it is. Back, but this time it's going. This time it gets a home. This time it's getting its home. One way or the other, it's got a $3,000 open, and we are here for it because you get a great, great value. Now let me try this on again. So in case you're seeing this for the first time, and we take you on a tour, look at the inside. Sorry, it's got a little inventory tag residue there in the back. But it's going to be, again, that finished inside under gallery. This is that museum reserve, which means we didn't have too many pear shapes set aside. I was there that day 4.5 years ago. Remember it as vividly as the blue wing block D color is. And we didn't have many pear shapes that were put aside because generally the pear shapes didn't really necessarily give us that really high wattage, high dosage color. So this one was, I feel like it was the only museum reserve pear shape that we'd set aside, but that is a testament to the color saturation. So here's the deal. We have Christine. Where's Christine calling us from? Do we know what state she's in? Because I think we're going to clock this pretty soon. Where is she? No way. Well, now I'm getting suspicious. We were just talking about Christine in New York, and now you've got Christine in New York. Now I'm getting very sus. Christine? Who are you going to resell this to? No, it's not you, right? Okay, good. Here's what I'll do. She's in New York. Can't make this stuff up. Okay, well, it sounds like we're going to be giving this a final call. So last chance on this auction. I know, the redos are silly. Every time I seem to do an auction redo, it doesn't have a lot of action. So here we go. Christine's our leader. It's going out one way or the other. We just now have to give you a fair warning, fair and final warning, 2 minutes. It's a 2-minute clock. All we ask is that you dial in within the 2 minutes if you want to bid or participate in this incredible Tanzanite deal. One of our best signature mountings, one of the icons in overall looks. You can't get much better than this. And as far as classics, right? This is the take of the signature mounting. For years and years, it was only done with an oval. Then we had to adopt it, or adapt it really, to a pear-shaped stone. And then since, it's been adapted for a few other cuts as well. But this is really, you know it's timeless, you know it's classic, you know it's gonna properly, you know, it's a big stone in the middle with a lot of diamond weight in that halo. So you know, but the bigger side detail that you have, that really helps support it. So even if you're used to like wearing bigger rings, but sometimes they do this and they do this and they flip and they flop, this really is one that's really well thought out as far as how it's made and how it's designed so that it keeps it anchored on the hand centered up. So you've got, you know, ease of wearing a bigger stone, even if that's not something you normally do. We're gonna give it a final 2 minutes. If anybody else wants to play, did I really do a $10 increment on this? So not only are we going backwards just based on the open, but it's only $10 to take you from outsider to insider, or better yet, outsider to winner. Winner sounds even better, right? This is it. Final call, 2 minutes. Take a look. Last chance on this one. Oh, the reds are so obvious. They're so bright. Yes. Verifying? Let me know, guys, because we have 1:49 ticking down, and when that clock hits 0, just like our ruby deal, it's going to be sold. Jason, are you on this one? He says, maybe. He's given me the maybe. Christine, I already know you're on this one, right? Anybody else? Will, you're on something else? Jess, you're on something else? Had to be the hair, right? Did you tell him this is Jason with the hair? Okay. New registers. I hear new registers. I don't know if they're on this one, but I hear people getting registered. Not a bad idea. Then you're ready to participate in everything we do. But here we are. 3,000, final 50 seconds. Let's see what we got. I'm going to try it on one more time. Let's do that. Finished on the inside. White, yellow, rose. Any gold. I'm not going to say it has to stay in the white gold. It doesn't. Let us take care of that. Let us take care of you. That's what we're doing. So you get it in the gold color you want. You get it in the size you want. It arrives at your home ready to wear. And look at that saturation level you're getting. And Jess, again, you're not on this one? Okay. Will, not on this one? Nope. Okay. Christine? Nope. So Joyce, you let me know if you are. 10 seconds left. Jason, Sean, Tim, you're good? All right. So here we go. Do we have 3,010? Yes or no? Joyce, yes or no? Nope. Maybe. Oh, it's a maybe. It's only $10. At least try it, get it home, see what it's like, and then decide. Then decide. Isn't this a great ring for 3,000 or 3,010? Do you ever go to the jewelry the shops in New York City? You ever go to Fifth Avenue, Madison Avenue, hang out there? No? No? Never. Really? What do you do? Parks. Well, that's good too. That's good. Did you say parks or parties? Okay, just making sure. Okay, no parties. She's like, never. Oh yeah, never. What is that? Okay, do we have 3,010? Joyce, yes or no? I'm just waiting on you. Got it? Yes, no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Gone. Congrats. That's a good question, Tony. I don't know what's coming up. Yes, I do. The 2-carat diamond band is coming up right here. So I had this essentially, but in a 109. Remember we did bring the 3-row style and the 109 total carat weight over the weekend? This is even larger, and it's not prong set. They are shared prong pave, big individual round brilliants. But look at how they're set. Salad. This is wide enough. It could be men's or ladies, by the way, if you like a lot of diamonds. And it's going to be, let me get you an item number. And then we're going to talk about exactly 2 carats in diamonds. It's item number 324. Oh, this is 1110324. So it goes way back. It's also going to be solid, side to side. 2 carats of VS diamonds. Yep, all white, yellow, rose, gold. You decide what gold color. And 2 exactly on the button. That's great, isn't it? Wait till you see this on. So we're going to come in even closer so we can take a really close-up look. It's special, no doubt. Let's come on in. It's all in the setting. Up close. Do you see what I mean by shared prong? Pavé is usually a term that we talk about with really small accent stones, really teeny, tiny little baby stones like 1-pointers, sometimes a little less than 1 points. These are big, bold, set in a way where it's solid, seamless. There is not a gap between any of those stones at all, and yet that's 3 solid rows. So really well done. You know they're big stones. If you got to put it together, and you're going to end up with 2 carats. Let's take a look at it on, though, because that's really important here. Such a great, smooth, silky fit and feel. So this is, yeah, about double the size of the one we saw previously. Hey, wait a minute. I'm just doing some basic math. We did the 1 carat 09 version over the weekend. It was $9.99. This is double the size. Shouldn't it be $2,000? Or maybe, okay, $19.99 because that looks better. That's where it should be. I don't know how you do. Well, technically it should be more because you can't. Yeah, I'm going against my own. I'm like, you know, they say practice what you preach. I'm up here preaching all the time about the exponential scale diamonds are on, and I just said, oh, just double it when these are much bigger diamonds. So I'm in the wrong. You need to more than double it because when you got 2 carats, sure, that might be double the diamond weight, but it's such important sizes here. They're much bigger sizes, so the price would actually go more than double in the increase. But I'm going the exact opposite way because I feel like here's a classic, easy to wear, sits relatively low profile, not that it's not set in a lot of gold, it's ample gold, it's really well done, but it's not going to be $19.99. Let's make sure you have a chance to save a bundle. There's brilliance happening, like there's a little bit of open work in the back to the point where you can look right now at the inside of the back of the band and see the brilliance of the diamonds reflected in it. That's impressive too. Do you see that? I mean, those reds and those purples and those blues and those greens and those yellow spots there, like little brilliant rainbows happening. That's happening on the surface of the diamonds. Yeah, we expect that. But it's happening on the inside as well. Inside of the gold, just reflecting. This is really important. And it's not going to be 19. Best option possible here. Best option. I don't know why this is, well, you know what? We did have that sale going on. This is better. This is better than any $50. That would be $19.49 if I take $50 off. Remember we did that over the weekend? This is better than $19.49. That's where I'm struggling to even comprehend what's happening here. When diamonds are going up all the time, diamonds are still, they're on this never-ending cycle of increase in prices. And that's never going to stop. It never has. And the diamond market's not going to crash. It's not going anywhere. They're on a, well, they were on kind of a slow little like steady climb. Obviously lately everything's been kind of going straight up in pricing. So this is what's happening here. You're getting a great value, not $19.49, not $19.00, not $18.99. I'm not sure if there's a better value in diamonds that we do here, but this is up there. Out of all, I'm talking diamond hoops, diamond bracelets, diamond everything. 2 carats, but big sizes individually, set to perfection, completely seamless throughout this wider band. And you're not even spending $18.88 or $17.99 or $17.77. Oh my goodness. So this is going to be popular. And don't worry, if you're a gentleman who wants to wear this, we can size it to a gent size. It doesn't need to be just a 5 or a 6 or an 8, or we can do what you need. because it's unisex in styling. There's enough width to this where if you like a lot of diamond weight, you've got a really good option that we rarely see 2 carats in a diamond ring on its own. And that's what you have here. And it's not even $1777. Isn't this great? This is like the ultimate sales show here on a Wednesday night. It's not even $1777. Let's go even lower. Blow it out right now. We'll make it $1,699 for the diamond band you see right there. That's unheard of. That is excelente. $16.99. 60 seconds on that one, please, and I'm going to figure out something else to show you. And if you have any requests on anything you'd like to see recapped, something you want to request that we can bring out from the vault, we have now 25 minutes left in our Wednesday. Let me know what we can show you. Will, are you thinking about the 2-carat diamond band? Diamond band? Sean, diamond band? 34 seconds. Let's try it on again. And then I'm thinking we get to this mahenge. I've got a 1-carat emerald cut, gorgeous mahenge spinel. Here's the diamond band. You would never even know that's not an eternity band. Looking at the way it goes side to side across the way, that looks like that just keeps going, doesn't it? And you know, you can see, yeah, you see it solid, but you can tell they're bigger diamonds individually, all perfected round brilliance. These are the Tokowski rounds. These are the ideal cut diamonds. So maximum sparkle with that VS quality. Ah, perfection. For $16.99, you don't get 2-carat diamond bands in solid gold for $1,699. It's happening right here. Who's shopping there with you, Will? Who? Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. Enjoy. All right, coming up. Let's get to that mahenge. We've got, oh, and I do have one Mandarin. One new Mandarin. I also have a quick wheel we'll get to. There's a cashmere sapphire. If anybody wants to see a cashmere, kind of a pinky red color in the cashmere, that's here as well. It's a certified, yeah, GIA certified cashmere, no less. Jason, you thinking about the 2-carat diamond band? Isn't it good? I would say white gold on this one all day. Can do it in the yellow, can do it in the rose, but, and you don't need to size up either. It's just going to be true to size for you. All right, mahenge time. Rare, hot pinky red spinel out of Tanzania. I just got to make sure we have one band left. Uh-oh, one left. Jason, I counted you in for one. I counted you in for one, Tim, right? Okay, good. So they're telling me right now they've got one. So Will, yours is done, got yours. Jason's getting one, and now Tim's getting one. So that means we have one left. Jess may get that last one. If so, it'll be sold out. Mahenge time. One left. Okay, so good. We have one left still. If you want to take advantage of that, go ahead and get that last one. The second caller on the line is going to be very disappointed, I think, because just don't wait. You know value when you see it. Don't be, if you talk yourself out of these values, I think you'll be disappointed. If you're planning on doing a little comparison shopping tomorrow or this weekend or next month, I think you're going to be coming back and saying, you know what, I got to get that diamond band, and then, oh, it's gone. Uh-oh. So make sure you're taking advantage of it while you can, while it's here. Let's get to our mahenge spinel. It is an emerald cut. What a stone. This is one band left. Don't let that 2-carat pass you by. Here's the mahenge. Well. The emerald cut is looking good. We need to zoom back. It's a large ring. This is a beautiful designer mounting, and it looks great. It's going to be item number 789. That's a 1120789. So we've got to look here. Now I know it sits at an angle because it's got this really elaborate kind of leaf-like, floral-like style around it, but it's going to start with a 104 mahenge emerald cut, and then we're going to build around that. Carat 04 is the center. 76 points in the diamonds, white, yellow, or rose, gold. You decide there. Look at this. That is just, it's so funny. I don't care if emerald cuts, diamonds, if it's Tanzanite. Some people say they don't give you a lot of life. I could not disagree more. I mean, just look at this. Even this stone, yeah. The width of the Sphene ring? Okay. Does she mean just the width of the band, the widest point? Okay. Does she need millimeters or inches? Because I don't think I have my gauge up here right now. Let's just show this one. This is from earlier, but I think it's already gone. It's already gone, I think. But yeah, just to show you here, from side to side, this band is a ½ inch. A ½ inch at the widest point, which is typically going to be equivalent to about 12, 13 millimeters is the size. So however you prefer to think of your measurements. But this is going to be our emerald cut in the mahenge. It's carat 04. 76 points in diamonds, around it, around it, around it, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. I'm just going to make this a quick deal, okay, because we've got a little bit of time. We only have about 20 minutes, and we have quite a bit of jewelry to show you, so I want to make this easy. I know this was slated. Actually, it looks like there was maybe an auction possibility here, but we were looking at starting at $4,500, and I get it. It's a carat plus in the mahenge, and this emerald cut is showing off. It's like every single time it moves, sometimes you see those facets light up as pink. Sometimes it's like an ultraviolet blue. Sometimes they're purple. Sometimes they're red. But this is the beauty of a neon spinel. There are pink spinels from other sources in the world, but they have no visual relation to this mahenge material that's only out of Tanzania. That was just a teeny deposit, only discovered back in '07. So really hugely important stone here. Great value coming your way. I'm going to skip over the 4,500, which was actually intended to be an auction open. We're going to go a lot lower than that. We're just going to blow it out right now. The very first caller. And I know carat 04s don't usually come down this low because we have sometimes the couple of carat stones we have, they'll stick around because they are just more money. If I can just take this last now 20 minutes of our Wednesday, really wow you with some last minute deals, that's going to make my night complete. And I think that's what hopefully will make yours as well. So instead of getting 45 to open, we're going to scrap the auction. We've done some. They've been light on the participation. I think I'm better off just going ahead and putting on a discount price and selling it for well under cost. To make it very plain and simple. Simple as that, under cost. I'm going to prove it to you. Not 45, 4,000, 39.99, none of the above. It's not 39.29 or even 19.99. Still a carat plus in a mahenge, super rare, and it's not going to be 19. Okay, this would be the most affordable 1 carat we've ever had. Plain and simple. And it's not for lack of diamonds in the mountain. You're getting 76 points there. It's not for lack of gold. It's not for lack of rarity in the cutting or the color. It's all there. And it's not even 19, 18, 17, 16. I tell you all the time, if you stay with me, especially on these weeknights at the very tail end, you're going to see things you never expected. Surprises, expect the unexpected. It's happening right now. It's not even $15.99. Oh, if only I had a dozen of these. Let's make it $1,499. That's it. First caller, white, yellow, rose, gold. Totally up to you there. And it's $14.99. Yes. Hoops. My own hoops. They're just gold hoops. Yeah. For a minute I had to look. Oh, yes. Hoops. Yeah. $14.99 on the mahenge. I thought they were on the mahenge. They're actually on my earrings. So yes, question. Go ahead. There are no diamonds on my hoops. No, not tonight. Nope. These are just gold hoops. Do they look like they have diamonds? Do they? They're just gold hoops. $14.99. Okay, so any last requests for the last 18 minutes? Verifying. Sean, you're not on this one, but Will's thinking about it? All right. We have diamond hoops, by the way, Sean. If they need to see diamond hoops, let me know. We could probably get those in the next 18 minutes. Did they want to see diamond hoops? Oh, okay. Okay. I've been asked worse questions. So, you know what? I can handle that. That's fine. Just we have diamond hoops to show. If you need to see diamond hoops, we've got quite an assortment of them for you. So always can show those. I'm going to do some recaps because there are some really important pieces that I really feel like need to get at home before we go. So I'll show you a couple of those. We'll show you some one-by-one recaps here before we go. Have a really, really, really special mahenge here at $14.99. I'm going to give that 60 final seconds. We're going to try. I don't know if this museum wheel is probably the smartest thing to do. I'm just going to bring you one of the pieces from the museum wheel that I want to highlight. I'm not into putting a lot of museum pieces together because I feel like they need the spotlight. They deserve it. They need it. So I'm going to show you our emerald discount that I have because this one's been here a couple of times. It's had a couple of discounts. And today's the day we get to make sure it goes. You remember the oval, the carat 22, this one. This is coming back out to play here next. It's one of my discount must-go wheel pieces, but I just want to show it by itself. I want to highlight it. We can also bring you the gorgeous bypass ring. We have a yellow diamond bypass, that really beautiful blocked bypass style with two big yellow diamonds. We can bring that out for you. Then I'll do a little recap because we still have a yellow diamond piece that was here earlier and affordable. We have a great emerald cut Mandarin garnet that's here. Speaking of, since we're looking at an emerald cut mahenge spinel right now, let me show you the Mandarin garnet that I have. That's going to be item number 9730. This started the show. So if you're here now, you may not have been with us 2 hours and 44 minutes ago. So let me just bring this out because this is one that's just simply a great value and it's not lacking for anything. It's 9730. It's a carat 58 Mandarin garnet, emerald cut, again, super clean, neon bright material. Also 82 points in diamonds, white, yellow, or rose. It's in the yellow now. Get your favorite gold color, but we're making this one $949 only. So that's just a quick recap, because I really feel strongly that that one needs to get a home before we go. Thank you on the mahenge, by the way. I think that mahenge is gone. And then we've got the emerald that I showed you. We flashed it. That's coming up. I still have that heart-shaped zircon too, right? Nobody got the heart-shaped zircon? Got to bring that one back out as well. So a couple of pieces to show you and recap. This is the Mandarin. Let me try it on for you so you can see it on the hand. That is not a small Mandarin. Mandarins don't usually get up into that carat and a half size, but look what happens when you get, again, here's another dazzling emerald cut where it's an emerald cut that's really bringing it, showing off. It looks like little flames, little vertical flames that are happening in this stone, as if flames could be completely uniform and parallel like that. It looks like that with that beautiful, brilliant, you can see how it's a pure, beautiful neon orange, but it's got the bright yellows that come all the way through. That's $949 if you'd like it. I don't know why that's here with 82 points in diamonds to go with it. I also, as we go back to the wheel, I just want to recap. This is a huge 464 heart-shaped blue zircon. It's this really cool, I mean, if you love the heart shape, embrace it. This really is a mounting that does just that. It embraces the rare cutting here. It emphasizes it with this almost swirling wraparound, almost like there's movement to this ribbon style of diamonds that wraps around it. That's item number 847. So we had this earlier as well. That's only $999. So if you like that huge blue zircon, I can honestly say it's the only heart shape I can recall having in blue zircon ever. So that's a hugely important 464. Very, very impressive stone there. Let me show it to you more importantly on the hand though, because it's obviously leaning a bit here. It looks more incredible when you see it on the hand. You really see the artistic way that this is created, almost like a movement to the piece here that is created, and see how it's elevating. So there's quite a bit of lift to this ring. So you see that there's actually a lot of that band design, that kind of ribbon formation is going to sit at the level of the hand and then lift the rest up. So you have the lift of the zircon and then some of the diamonds that go around it there. So that's actually $999. It was $29.99, but now it's $999 if you'd like that heart-shaped zircon. Just really that's just a cool, unique style. The way this is just giving, see how it actually comes up, swirls around. You've got a little bit of the mirror finished gold, then it turns into the diamond pave, and then it's basically following the lines of this specific heart-shaped zircon. So, so rare, $999. Still have the Mandarin emerald cut, still have this one if you'd like it. Just thought those needed one last look before we go. Let's bring out the big emerald, which is item number 20662. This will be the big 122 emerald oval, yellow and white diamonds and a double halo there. Looking so good. That's our 122 oval. And we now are down to just, again, 13 minutes left in the show. So not a lot of time. Get requests in. Check on availability of anything you might have seen that, or if you're still thinking about it, you know you got to have it. So check on that availability. Get it before it's gone to somebody else. But this is the big blowout. So this was part of a little must-go trio. I just want to show it all on its own. But what that means is this price tag is going to be that must-go price. Pretend it's on a wheel with a lot of other items. I just think it's too important of a piece to really distract you with a lot of other items at the same time. I just want to give it its due here and give it a spotlight. So you've got the 21 points in the yellow, which is going to be that 2, your initial 2 halos there actually. So it is 2, kind of looks like 1. But then you can see there's actually, there they are. So stacked, there's actually 2 there. In the yellow diamond halos, then 60 points in the white diamonds around that. Two-tone gold, as it is. And it was $39.99. It's coming way lower than that. Actually, it was $49.99. I'm already going on that first discount I received. We've got now many, many, many other discounts to take this down to its lowest price we can do. By far, this is the day, this is the night, this is the moment we get it out the door right away here for you, because it's not going to stick around. This is also a clean, bright, beautiful, glowing emerald. That's what this is doing. So you have a super special piece here, unbelievable value coming your way, the two-tone gold that complements the diamonds. It's not even $29.99 at all. You got a huge savings already. It marches even lower so you can get the best value possible. It's part of that must-go. And we know you've loved it. We know it's been popular as far as people asking about it, seeing the yellow and the white diamonds. Now, remember we had that emerald piece earlier, gone in a flash. That was more of a men's piece. This is certainly a feminine ladies piece with that triple halo. And we're going to make it really, really affordable, better than $29 or $28 or $27.99. This is as low as we can drop this price. And that's the look you get. So much bigger than a carat 22 typically presents. And we're going to make it $2,699. That's it. Still have that zircon, still have that Mandarin garnet. Let me know if you have any other questions on anything else you've seen over the last 3 hours nearly. We need to help you own whatever you'd like to see. So $26.99. There it is, because again, we're here tomorrow night, but it's a whole new lineup. 3 hours of completely new jewelry that you have not seen today. So that's really crucial and critical. So remember that. We are going to be back to do it again tomorrow at 7 o'clock, same time, same place, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. 3 hours for your Thursday. But this is the jewelry that is exclusive to tonight. So take advantage of it. Also, we have this yellow diamond ring that's all 18 karat solid gold. We're going to show that one more time. It's another recap. Let us know if you need to see anything else before we go. That is $26.99. Should be gone. You know what else, though, from this wheel? This was one of those really important designer rings. How about 2 big yellow diamonds here and a lot of gold? Look at how this is done. Two-tone, white and yellow. So see, one side is the yellow. It literally splits in the back. You've got this very large, wide kind of presence of the yellow. You've got some white gold as well here on the other side. And then atop each section here, as it comes to that end point, you're going to have a big yellow diamond cushion cut square. It is item number 638. We'll follow this with a more affordable way to do a yellow diamond that's quite a bit smaller. But here's where you get 94 points among 2 cushion cut center yellows. I'm calling them centers even though there are obviously 2 identical stones. What's around that are your white diamonds at 39 points. So that's going to be that band that's paved into the side and also the halo around. This is the top point of the ring. This is heavy. Look at the finishing. This is very complicated to do, to actually split the gold down the middle. We're still going to size it for you. That doesn't prevent us from getting it to your perfect size. Right now it's a 6. We can size it up or down accordingly, but that is a major, major diamond weight that you're getting. But look at that. What a cool, different way to do bigger yellow diamonds where we normally see either small accent stones or one big center stone. This is really getting 2 bigger stones here that would each, at just under a ½ carat each, are really considerable center stones. You can see them atop this design, but it's very angled. So I love it from no matter how, what perspective you're looking at it, whether it's you or an observer, you're always seeing the beauty of the angles of these larger squared off bands that simply come together like a kiss lock would on a vintage clutch that you would carry to, a wedding, right? That kind of beautiful bypass look, but very heavy, very squared off. Two-tone gold, so goes with everything, and you've got 94 points just among your 2 centers there, 39 points beyond that. Really big discount. This was a $79.99 designer piece originally. Oh, is it a far, far cry from that tonight? No, it is not $8,000. I love this also as could be a pinky ring even. It's large. I mean, that just depends on the person. It's kind of large for some, but there's something about it that I think would work as a pinky ring, ring finger, middle finger, index finger ring. I think it's perfect for any of those four. I'm going to do better than $79. Half off is still $4,000. Given that we're in the final call of this show, I think we need to probably do better than even $39.99. As good as that is, when you've got those bigger diamond weights there and those, more importantly, the bigger individual stones that you have, as good as it is at $39, it's going lower than that. We have one. It's a designer piece. Cannot make it, cannot duplicate it, do not have anything else in our inventory. And we carry a lot of yellow diamonds. We've got bigger, we had 2 carats, they're gone. We've had 3 carats, they're gone. We have very few 1 carats remaining. This is nearly half carats in each of your sides here, but it's all about the styling of it. It's all about the uniqueness of the design and the way it's set and the way it's put together. And it's not $39. It's not $29. It's not even going to be $28.88. We've got one heavy gold weight. If you miss feeling your gold weight, if you miss your precious metals, this is a style that, yes, I know it's easy to look at the diamond weight and really focus in on that, but there's also a lot of precious metal here. And remember, if you're like myself and you like to wear your yellow and you like to wear your white metals and your platinums and your sterlings and everything else, this goes with everything because both metals are there. You've got the white and the yellow gold, so it's all there. Not $28, not even $27.99 or $27.77. Only this one. Take a look at it. We're going to blow it out right now. It's $2,699 only. That is our only one we've got like it. Huge value there. And you can't deny we've not had anything like it before. So that's a really special ring at $26.99. So the emerald is still here. We're going to show you a more affordable way to get a yellow diamond. We have about 5 minutes remaining. So any last minute questions or requests, this has got to be the time. And then wait till you see our 26 pointer. 126 point yellow oval, but very vivid in its color. We'll see that next. That'll be at number 602 coming up for you. Last call on this one. That is just, listen. Usually when you put a ring down, I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm hoping you can. Usually when you put a ring down on the wheel, it would make a little more tinny of a sound, like a clink, clink, or a ding, ding, like that. This is a thud. Again, and it's only a size 6 right now. It's a very heavy gold weight. You're going to be very impressed if you like to feel your metals. Let's show you the other option, which is 1120-602. Here it is in 18 karat solid yellow and white gold. It's a 26 point oval. We did have this earlier. It's a VS stone still. You also get 16 points in yellow diamonds wrapping around that and another 11 points in the white diamonds. So 27 points with your 26 points. And here's what we've got. One caller, one piece, $949, and the ring is in 18 karat, not 14 karat. So one more thing to adjust there on that graphic. The rest is all good, but 18 karat solid. And you know why they had to do that? The intensity and the color of the yellow diamonds is so rich, it wouldn't have matched if you used it in 14 karat gold. If you set those yellow diamonds in 14K, the gold color would be a lot lighter than the diamond color. 18 karat, more purity means more color. It means more yellow, buttery, rich color. That's the match to those diamonds. So that is why, and yes, the 18 karat applies to the white gold as well, but that's why it was a necessity to do this ring in the 18 karat gold. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and then we're going to go ahead and move right along. It's kind of that, finished as well on the inside, so you've got still finishing throughout. Really kind of that wraparound, still a halo, but doesn't do that straight perpendicular side to side. It has a little more of this kind of swirling effect. See how this side comes up and wraps around? It's almost like then it goes in on a loop and then goes out the other direction. So there's a little more just kind of movement and curve to the way this band meets up with the centerpiece there. So huge piece, $949 as far as huge value, right? It's a big center stone, 26 pointer. We don't see a lot of options when it comes to the quarter carat range of the yellows. Glad we have that one there for you at $949, and this would be it. Final call on the show. Back tomorrow to do it again, so make sure you're with us. I'll just show you a few of our last pieces here that are something to think about. Before we sign off, we've got the emerald, we've got the zircon, and we've got What else? Do we still have the Mandarin? I think so. So if you want to check on that Mandarin garnet as well, that big emerald cut, that is good. I mean, considering a lot of these pieces here that we've had in the last few minutes are under $1,000. Here's what's left. The yellow diamond is $26.99. The emerald is $26.99. The yellow diamond in the middle is $9.49. And then we have this gorgeous heart-shaped zircon. That is here for you for also, that's $9.99. And then let me find that Mandarin one more time, show you that one because that's got to go. Carat 58 Mandarin garnet emerald cut in any gold you'd like. That is also going to be $9.49. So $9.49, $9.99, $26.99 for either of the rear sides there, and then of course $949 for that yellow diamond that's right there center stage. We have 2 minutes left in the show. Invite you to join us tomorrow to do it again, 3 hours, but with new jewelry. And oh, also yellow diamond lovers, I got to just let you know, we have a yellow diamond band, not tomorrow necessarily, but in the coming days. And I know how many of you have asked me for a bigger yellow diamond band ring. We've got one. So make sure you stay and hang with us here these next few weeks. I'll try to give you a heads up when it's on the way for sure, when I have an exact date nailed down, but we're going to have a big yellow diamond band that I know when we've had sparingly here and there, 1 or 2, they've been very popular. So we're going to have something we've finally been able to create for you that's going to be coming up in the next few weeks. So I'll keep you updated. Just stay tuned, and then we'll keep you updated with what's going on and what to expect and what's new and all of that. So we'll give you more specific dates when we have them. But thanks again for being with us tonight. Big Wednesday here. If there's anything we can help you with, you know we're here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. So the phone number remains the same. That'll be the way you'll reach us. We'll help you out, answer your questions, place your orders, do whatever you need to do. And then we'll see you all hopefully tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you for our big Thursday, which is going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of special pieces coming up tomorrow night, including, I hear there's going to be a couple more of those color change Sphenes we're hoping. So that is going to be on the way, as well as many other special surprises. So we hope to see y'all then. And again, if you have any last questions for us on anything up here, the 5 pieces left on this wheel, anything else you've got questions on, we're here to help. So we'll be here for a few minutes. Call early. The phones shut off after a few minutes. After we go off the air, they automatically shut down. So just call us on the quick side here. We'll help you out. Thanks again for being with us tonight. Thanks for watching, and thanks for shopping, and thanks to all of our new registers. And we really appreciate you joining us here at TVON. So hope you have a great rest of your evening, and of course, a fabulous Thursday. Let's rendezvous tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific time. We'll see you then. 3 big hours of amazing jewelry, and I can't wait to show it all to you. So we have 20 seconds remaining. There's a lot of big values on this wheel. Do not let them slide by. If you're waiting until tomorrow to call tomorrow and check on these, I would not expect them to be here. So better off to call tonight and not miss the opportunity than miss out tomorrow. And then we'll see you tomorrow. Big show for our Thursday. We'll see you then. Thanks so much. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow.